Hi there, namaste, and welcome back to another spiritualistic message from your spirit guides. I'm Colleen, and today we're going to be taking a look at your situation, clarity, and advice as I channel messages from your spirit guides and angel spirits guides and miscellaneous extra-dimensional friends. So please select group number 1, group number 2, or group number 3. Remember to use your intuition, and above all, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It's okay if you feel called to more than one reading. It's okay to come back to another reading later in the future. And also, if there are any messages that you pick out from the cards or that your own intuition picks up on, or if there's something that resonates with you a little bit differently than I explain it, please go ahead and drop it in the comments, because this helps us with the stream of collective consciousness that we're reading from with each of these groups. It kind of helps us each to use our own intuition and create our own stream of understanding of the energy, because it does manifest for everybody. Hi there, group number 1. Thank you so much for being here. If you selected the first card, then you chose I Remember, Soul Plan, the Fated Life versus the Destiny Life. So this immediately gives me the energy of remembering why you incarnated into this realm at this time in your particular vessel. Now, I'm seeing somebody who is praying over water, so they are trying to find emotional solace as well as intuitive clarity and guidance in at least one area of life, maybe quite a few. I'm seeing an image of kind of dominoes falling, so there's an indication that maybe some things you are tearing down in order to replace them with something new that's more aligned with you. Now, you might be releasing fake friends. You might be noticing the way that you feel around people and the way that they are trying to get a rise out of you. You might be standing more confidently in your intuition instead of the fake masks or in front of the energies that people pretend to put on. I'm hearing the pretender. What if I say I'm not just another one? There's such an energy here of remembering why you are here and calling in your true soul family, your soul group, your soul family. With Soul Plan, this is an indication that you are starting to create something new, and you are in a place of either resting and trying to grow into something new, or you're trying to find trying to find strength for the next leg of your journey, or you are trying to gain clarity as to exactly which correct moves to make. And there is such an awareness here that there is no right or wrong move, but you are here for a reason, and you might as well do the thing while you're here. With this, I'm going to get into your oracle cards. I was going to start with tarot, but Spirit wants me to start with oracle for you, group 1. So, you have reapproached a situation in your life once more, and it only solidified something to you. And there's an energy here of recognizing that your surroundings are a reflection of yourself, but when you have people acting fake around you or projecting false narratives onto you, there's an indication that this might just be to really solidify things about yourself you already knew. For example, you could be one way and have people trying to get a rise out of you or spreading rumors about you or something about this that is entirely opposite to the way that you are. For example, you could be one way and have somebody say something entirely opposed to you because they're projecting onto you. And likely, if you are in I Remember energy, you might be picking up on this, or at least on the energy, if it's not catching wind to you in a very physical way. So you might just be cutting these people out of your life. I'm hearing you know what you did. So there's not really, there's no reason for you keeping energy in your life that doesn't serve you. And you don't need to explain yourself either, because those who walk the same energy as you, and we all experience the same energies, just in different ways at different times, in different lifetimes, different order, different things like this. But they're the same energies, the same emotions, the same experiences, just jumbled up throughout our experience through the ether. So as you walk through energies that others have not walked through, you might find yourself being more artistically expressive. You might find yourself resonating with members of your soul family that you either haven't connected with in a long time or are connecting with for the first time. And you are creating space. It is always recommended for you to drink more water. And I'm also hearing the message to check out your liver, kidney, and spleen meridians. You might be holding on to a little bit of worry, anxiety, fear, or stress at this time. Now, you're meant to remember why you are reapproaching this energy. There is a noticeable difference of friction showing up where there should be ease. And you are aware that through your manifestation, through your prayer, your devotion, your bhakti, however you resonate with source, with spirit, whatever wants to come through here for you, you know what's meant for you and you know what is not. And you know who you are and you know who you are not. So there's an energy of knowing that you're yes when others are saying no, knowing that you can do something when others tell you that you can't. And I'm hearing the song Element by Kendrick Lamar. They can't take me out my element. And damned if I do, if I don't, nah. That's the part that kept coming through. So you're noticing that your emotions are your own. Your experience is your own. I'm seeing ink. There could be, you could be thinking about getting more tattoos. You could be wanting to draw with artistic expression, with twin flame. And I remember there's an indication you might be clairvoyant or experience some sort of spiritual or psychic abilities. If you do this, you are meant to share them. And at this point in time, it's recommended that you start drawing what you see if you don't already, or write it, or paint it, or sing it, however you experience and express your artistry. Now, this also has to do with Chiron and Lilith, so check out those placements in your chart. Talking about a feeling of rebellion, but it's not really rebellion because it's authentic to yourself. There is no pushback against anything or anyone else. It is merely you walking in alignment with yourself and your surroundings shifting. But in order for this shift to happen, you need to become aware of energies that were in your vicinity that do not resonate with you. So, with love, you release these things, and you start to notice that your expression grows, your manifestation skills enhance, your love for life, for yourself, for others, for nature grow, and your health is increasing too with ocean. There is an indication of your strength, your flexibility. People are admiring you, and anything that was coming in your vicinity that was not resonating with you was only because of fear, anxiety, worry, jealousy, energies that no longer exist within you. And sometimes that vast difference can be from a self-reflection standpoint. This is you looking back at energies that you have done a great job at releasing. And for others, it makes them uncomfortable that you are no longer within an energy of struggle. You're not in an energy of lack. You're not in an energy of jealousy or misunderstanding. You are yourself, and you have healed, and you are growing. And that is beautiful, and that is not only allowed, but encouraged. And on top of that, you have beautiful blessings that are coming your way because you are expressing things that are maybe difficult to express. I'm seeing the word regression here. So you might be experiencing some past life regression, particularly with the I Remember card, and you are meant to recenter your vision as to why you're here and what you're meant to do. I'm getting that there is something, flow of prosperity. With Lakshmi, beautiful. There's something here that was blocking your prosperity, and this has to do with something or someone else, and the word lame is sticking out to me too. So this might have to do with a false narrative that was put onto you by somebody else because they were trying to win one up on over you. And this might be with fake people gossiping behind your back, people telling you one thing when they meant another, trying to project an image of themselves through their insecurity onto you when in fact that doesn't resonate with you at all. People can say you're an apple, but really you're an orange. And this happens a lot on the spiritual path, particularly when people grow and they shed parts of themselves. People grow and people can change. Everybody doesn't grow, but that is not anybody else's problem. You might also be known for several things that you do in your industry or among your surroundings, your friend groups. So there's almost there's an energy of people watching and waiting for you to see what you do next, because everything that you do is bigger and better and best, and people want to copy you. People actually admire you a lot. I'm curious why this is coming up. We got Lakshmi, flow of prosperity. So there might be people who didn't want to see you prosper. There could be people who are thinking about you right now, and people who are feeling at their lowest. They come and find you, but you do not want this energy within your being. And when you cut this energy out, it causes people to turn bitter, perhaps. And this is because you are protecting your own energy and you're focusing on your own abundance, not just monetary abundance, but abundance in energy, abundance in light, abundance in love, and work your magic with Saint Germain at the bottom of the deck. This indicates that you are a very loving being, group number 1. And this beautiful Merkaba here is indicating also that you might travel in different realms. I'm seeing somebody dream traveling. So if you have if you have dreams that involve other people and not your own issues or not your own if you experience dreams that connect with other people's stream of consciousness and you wake up absolutely exhausted, like you just ran a marathon, this could be an indication that you are traveling in dreams and helping these people out. Now, this is also an indication that you might still be holding some people in your energy, or that they are either thinking about you or consciously trying to manifest or pull on your energy, because you are on the up and up. Your energy is glowing. You are beautiful. You are abundant. You're prosperous. You have Lakshmi energy within you. And I'm hearing Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, and that's saying that you truly dedicate everything that you do to your own self-betterment, your self-realization, your self-growth, and your ability and want and desire to devote yourself to your highest self, to God, to Source, and to the collective as a whole. You are magic, and people see this about you. I'm hearing Work by Iggy Azalea. So you could be working really hard, and everything that you do is like magic. Every little thing she does is magic. So there's an indication that you're on a roll, and any energy that goes against that does not belong to you. So merely continue to release it like you have. This is what your spirit guides wanted to preface with, so that you kind of understand if you've been experiencing lulls in energy, like up and down a lot. Know that this doesn't belong to you, and you can process energy by drinking more water, as our emotions and intuition are ruled by the element of water. So by drinking water and releasing liquids from your body, this will help to cleanse your kidneys, your liver, your spleen system. Look up the emotions that resonate with those as well. That will help, but also it will help you to cleanse out these energies and give you a fresh start for your day. Now, there is an indication that you might have that water sign gaze, that Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces gaze, where if you see through the veil, or you experience mediumship, or you have some sort of psychic ability, particularly that has to do with buoyancy in any way, shape, or form, you may be able to see right through things. So when you look at somebody, they see your eyes, and it seems like not just a gateway to your soul, but a gateway to the ether. And this is because you're seeing people into their soul, but also through this. You might have a very deep connection with the Akashic Records, but you're being asked at this time to turn your attention more to attracting the energy in your life that you want to feel more of. Not just what you want to embody, not what you don't want around you, but what you want to feel, what you want to experience. There's an emphasis here on Venusian energy, Venus. So you might want to check out Taurus energy or Libra energy in your chart. And apart from this, you might apart from just looking at it in your chart, also try meditating with the energies of Libra and Taurus. This will help you a lot. And we did get Lakshmi, which has to do with abundance and prosperity, which also has to do with Taurus. So I'm gonna get into your tarot now. Let's see. What else do your spirit guides want to talk to you about, group number 1? Oh, I saw the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. And we got the Twin Flame card, so you could be calling in communication from a high-level soulmate. And this can be any sort of connection. We have the Fool, so trust face value with what you get here. If you're unable to see, there's 6 of Wands and 5 of Pentacles. Okay, if somebody is showing you their true colors and you are able to not, okay, how do I say this? Can I please just channel this? Thank you. You're able to see straight through people, through words, through things. If there's nothing to see through, you can trust it at face value. So you will be receiving some sort of communication in the future about beginning something. There's King of Swords again. Beginning something, but in a rash sort of way that has you change your mind about some sort of heartbreak from the past. But there is an element of missing this feminine, gentle, happy, loving energy here. I almost felt like not a cringe, but like a tension in the upper left side of my spleen meridian. So something that worried you a lot in the past, something's going to come through and not ease your worry, but just send communication in some way, offering you Page of Pentacles, but Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So nothing more than something surface value. So if you're unable to see deeper than what is face value when normally you can, it's because there is nothing deeper there. So keep that in mind. The cards that actually wanted to come out for you here are Nine of Swords, anxiety, worry. Now this does have to do with the spleen meridian again, so make sure you're drinking more water, you're eating. If you feel a lack of appetite right now, make sure that you are eating. Make yourself eat and watch your nutrients. It's very important. And also add some exercise into your regimen. Often with worry and anxiety, it can cause an effect on your stomach, on your liver, on your pancreas. So through this, make sure that you are drinking enough water, and make sure that any worry and anxiety, you know how to take care of yourself by taking a bath, taking some time off, sleeping in a little bit extra. Now, there was an energy of dreams coming through as well. So, if you're waking up unrested and you are dealing with all of these energies that are trying to connect with your energy in a positive or negative way, know where to find your center, know where to find your light, and go for that. There is freedom in speaking your truth here, particularly when it comes to your experiences. And this might seem a little scary, but this is where your artistic expression comes in handy. Instead of trying to explain things to people who have not yet experienced the energy, you can always just draw it. You can always just sing it. You can always just journal it and keep it to yourself for now. And for some reason, Spirit wanted to emphasize for now, and not the Lovers falling on top of the Twin Flame card. With the High Priestess, okay, so if you resonate in any way with the Merkaba telepathic connection for a high-level soulmate, or the High Priestess having intuitive awareness, and keeping things to yourself and magnetizing in a feminine energy, you are clearly opening up the channels in your feminine chakras right now. Now, I'm seeing Ame, like love here, so there is such a sense of unconditional love within and around you, supporting you, and this is what you give, but you're working on receiving this, and this is where the worry and stress and anxiety comes from. As soon as I looked back at this card, and the spleen meridian as well, this is ruled by the color yellow, which is also the solar plexus. So there's an indication here that as this energy travels down into your lower chakras to ground it, you are actually experiencing a bit of rehashing of an old energy that you've already worked on, which is where some energies will be reapproaching you. This can be people, places, things, conversations, feelings, experiences, even little like kinks in your neck, things like this. And these will all relate back to your solar plexus in some way, shape, or form. Now, you're receiving intuitive guidance about what this is or when you experience certain things. For example, if you think something and you feel a twitch in an uncomfortable spot or something like this, if you pay attention to what you feel intuitively or physically and what's going on intuitively or mentally or emotionally, and go ahead and write it down. Draw what you see, write down your process, and this will help you to actually work yourself through the energy, and then you'll be able to look at the energy cyclically and from a higher perspective. And this will help to ground the release of that energy and also help you understand what's going on so you can process it better. It's just like when you talk to a therapist and they take notes and you're just talking, you just talk, and they're able to look back and see what you said and track your particular words, track your particular reactions, but you are the one just letting your consciousness dump, right? So do that for yourself so that when you are able to use it later for self-reflection, you're able to understand the connectivity between things. There is an energy of, there is an external energy that's approaching here, but it wants you to focus on yourself because there's something that's tying in your energy that is affecting your sense of comfort and stability in the physical realm. And this is what Spirit wants to talk to you about today. Something about anxiety and worry and stress and getting enough sleep at night, just feeling rested even in your day-to-day life. This can be mentally, emotionally, spiritually, or literally just getting enough sleep. Now, there is such an energy here of receiving downloads late at night in your dreams. You could be waking up between 3 and 4 in the morning. This is when the veil is the thinnest, so it's the easiest time for you to receive channeled messages. If you're waking up randomly at 3:03, 3:13, 4:44 in the morning, 4:14 even, and you are receiving clarity, or you have a dream that's vividly in front of your face, or a random thought, a random emotion, a hunger pang, pay attention to these things. These are times to pay attention to the stronger messages coming through more easily at this time, and I'm getting it's quality over quantity. So pay attention to the stronger things that show up first, and let the medial details work themselves out as you pay attention to the larger things. This is very similar to treating the problem, not the symptoms. Now with Five of Cups, there's something that you are relaxing and letting yourself go. Letting go of, in a sense. And this will have to do with this worry, anxiety, maybe like we have the spleen energy coming out here with your confidence, with your prowess, with your flexibility, also with your hunger, also your worry, anxiety, things that have to do with your spleen meridian. This is healing, but as you heal the energy, you will have to go through it. You cannot just dish everything out. You'll have to re-experience an old energy to a point where it's comfortable again. So you're being asked to release the energy that does not serve you, but keep in mind that things are changing for the positive, and this will have a lasting effect on your emotional body, your mental, emotional, and spiritual stability, as well as your intuitive ability. So keep this in mind as well. We have 9, 6, 2, and then 5, which indicates that you have a sense of personal freedom that's attached to your ability to speak your mind or to be yourself unapologetically. And you're waiting for your daily routine to match this. You're waiting for something to be over, so that here we have Sagittarius and Jupiter again. You're waiting for some sort of blessing to show up in your daily routine so that you can experience the abundance that you've been intuitively picking up on. Now, there are changes that you've been making in your life, and you've been starting on an energetic level, working outwards, which is always recommended. And as this energy is grounding, you're going to start noticing yourself needing to spend more time meditating on your lower chakras, primarily your solar plexus. But you are meant at this time to continue utilizing your higher chakras, not just sending the energy down, but actually expanding your higher chakras so that you can continue to remember the fated life versus destiny life. The other cards that came out for you were 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and Knight of Swords in reverse. So there's an energy of miscommunication, misunderstanding, or just feeling either left out or not able to do something that is right in front of you, or just being too tired, too worn out, lack of faith, lack of hope. And this has to do with some sort of energy of travel, transformation, seeing something before it comes to fruition, and you not getting the clarity in the physical realm. But this isn't that you don't have the intuitive clarity. This has to do with the fact that there's miscommunication, misunderstanding, and misconstruing going on in the situation. And this could have to do with the projection of others that are going on to you at this time. Okay, so this is how this will be tied. So those that you have been cutting out of your life, or you have been seeing release themselves from your life by spirit's manifestation, this will be because it no longer serves what you deserve and what you want in the long run. And any of this energy that is tied to you does not belong to you, so go ahead and send it back. And if these are not your burdens to carry, do not continue carrying them. You'll notice a release in your energy, and you'll be able to more comfortably ground your spiritual energy because your physical presence is not being affected energetically by energy of people who do not have awareness of the energy they're putting off. Therefore, they just project and portray nasty things in the physical realm, and they might not even know that they're doing this. As you transmute and transcend this energy, you are going to come into more financial abundance, likely in a way that has to do with spirituality or artistry. Now, as this happens, there will be an opportunity for you to incorporate more change, but also more play, fun, romance into your life. You're going to start feeling more confident in your ability to create and construct things. And there's an energy of... I'm feeling that I can turn this up right again. Once you feel confident in the fact that you have fully released all these energies, once you have found every single little bump in the road and smoothed it out, you will get this clarity, not just the clarity, but the confirmation that you've been looking for. Now, you've been following what you know to be your fate. You've been following what you know to be your destiny. However, as it's up to you to create your own things, to be expressive, to be artistic, this is how you're going to ground this energy. So this is almost an energy of releasing one thing so there's space for something else. And that's exactly why these people, places, and things are being released from your life. There is, I'm hearing this takes the cake. There is an energy of you connecting with something or someone else. This could be a very strong spirit guide. This could be the higher self of somebody else. Or maybe you are having dreams where there is a placeholder for a very obvious energy. You could see different people, places, and things that are popping up in your energy, but the situation at hand involves something or someone else, and you're very aware of what is not being presented in your dreams, but what it's meant to symbolize. Now, write down your dreams, particularly at this time, and this will help you to, again, see the energy and your process from a higher perspective. Now, as you merge your subconscious with your consciousness, the line might get a little bit blurred. So if your dreams continue, a sign of this will be if your dreams continue after you wake up. Another sign of this will be if you are lucid dreaming all of the time, or if you are constantly being like dragged into other people's dreams to help them clean up their own things, and then you get, like, for example, a text message in the morning and they're like, hey, I had a dream that you were in, and they explain it, and it was the dream that you had, and you wake up totally exhausted, and you're like, oh yeah, I knew I was rolling up my sleeves and helping you out in the astral realm, things like this. But you are doing so much for other people in the spiritual realms. So you're being called to, again, turn this inward towards yourself, not stop completing your mission, but to stop giving to the wrong people, the wrong energies. There is a little tiny particle of you being held in all of these people, situations, and places that are being used as placeholders for this energy that wants to come in your dreams. So your angels and spirits and guides want you to know that your intuition is correct. You are, I'm hearing, scarily on point about a lot of things, but there is some sort of I'm hearing ancestral tie, or like social conditioning that you have broken out of, that a lot of people in your immediate vicinity have not yet. And this is where I'm seeing ayer here, like yesterday. You have yesterday all my troubles seem so far away. Sorry, that just came up. You could have transmuted a particular energy and processed some certain emotions, and you might have like you might be seen as a warrior, or as a like, I'm hearing Chiron, I'm seeing the panther here, and I'm seeing ink. So you could be you could have like battle scars. You could be someone who's been through a lot, and you transmute this energy. And people are trying to perhaps take the they're trying to find the muck where there is no muck, when in fact you have cleansed this energy. And so they're trying to come to you for cleansing while simultaneously retaining their own energy. This is an indication of either conscious or unconscious energy vampires, or people who want to suck up on your energy because it feels good. And they might not even be aware that this is what they're doing. And if they are, they might not know why they feel so drawn to you, or want to talk about you all the time, or want to create accounts to spy on your social media all the time, or try to find reasons to talk about you. And then they'll come to you like for information, or to be like, why were you in my dream, or are you doing weird spells on me, or something like this. And you're probably just here like, don't throw dirt on my name. I probably hear all of your, like, you probably hear all of the conversations, and even see the outfits that they're wearing. Group one, like, let's be honest here. With the High Priestess, the Lovers, Twin Flame, Artistic Expression, I remember. This is energy that is spilling over from a past life. And as you release this energy, it no longer fits this lifetime. So, as you connect more with the space ether element, Akash, you're going to start experiencing Ananda, bliss, Samadhi, connection. So as you experience closer connection with the divine, you release energies that are further detached from it. And this can have to do with anything. This has nothing to do with any sort of practice religiously, spiritually, intuitively. It's either it's within you, and however you resonate with it, you either are close to you're either close to a flame, or you take a few steps back because you're afraid of getting burned. But those who have gotten burned and grow through it turn into metal. So let me see. Can I get some? They're saying it's not time for advice yet. There's still another couple messages that they want to approach you with here. Oh, you might want to look into saving some money. I see IRA kind of like through my third eye here. So you might want to put aside some money and watch where you are spending your money. Also, make sure that you are eating enough, and keep a food journal if this resonates with you at all. This will help you keep a close eye on your nutrients. If you feel like you don't want to eat, or you want to eat a lot, or you want to drink more water, or something like this, make sure that you are not trying to be, I'm seeing tiny here, make sure you're not malnourishing yourself, even if you're trying to do keto or anything like exercise or stay in caloric deficit, or you're intermittent fasting or anything like this. Make sure that you're being kind to yourself first and foremost. Put some money aside, and also put some food aside. You might want to start keeping a food journal or meal prepping or something like this. I'm also seeing owl here in soul plan. Know that you have a lot more knowledge, and you have a lot of knowledge and wisdom within you. And there's something about your eyes that tell the truth. They tell the truth of the universe, something about your eyes. So be careful who you're locking eyes with at this point in time, and also be aware of the pictures that you have out there too. And I'm not talking about like if you post little thirst traps on social media. I'm talking about be careful with who can physically look at you, because this is also a way of energy connection. So if you've been feeling randomly called to like archive pictures on your Instagram, or if you've been feeling called to delete random people that you know just intuitively do not have your best interest at heart, things like this, know that you can always follow your intuition here, and that there's a reason. It's because by looking at a picture, you tap into the energy. By thinking about someone, you tap into the energy. And if there are things that are not that don't resonate with you, but pop up in your vicinity, either on your phone or in your thoughts or in your energy in any way, shape, or form, this is externally instigated. And now that you're picking up on this, you're able to actually remove these sources of the sources that draw this external force to instigate connection with your energy. And as you're cleansing this energy out, you're making room for something new that you're already intuitively picking up on, likely in your dreams. They want me to go like this. Releasing the struggle and replacing it with faith in your intuition, health. I'm hearing fitness by Lizzo, get it? And artistic expression about your visions, your connection, your spiritual and psychic ability. Now, there's an energy of hair represents like your path. Long, strong, sturdy hair is growth through adversity, and also there are antennae. They help us to sense what's going on in and around us, and a lot of people have desensitized to this. As you get more in touch with the energetic awareness of your hair, you will be able to pick up on people's past, pick up on their energy, pick up on their intentions, and maybe some of their struggle and their growth through it by their hair as well. Now, she's tugging on someone's hair, so there's an indication here that someone's past mirrors your own, or somebody's experience mirrors your own, but one is keeping it close to their chest while the other has it free and loose, free flowing, free falling. So there's some sort of shared experience here that has not been mentioned, and I'm seeing like Gus, and I'm seeing like mucho gusto in my head. So there's like an energy that's like nice to meet you. It's nice to connect with you in this way. And this could be, again, this could be a spirit guide. This could be the higher self of somebody that you already know, or the higher self of somebody that you do not know. Take it as how it resonates for you. But this is confirmation to start expressing your experience artistically in some way, shape, or form, because you will be glad that you did when you look back at it. Yeah. I'm hearing that there's truth in what has been left unsaid, or truth in the lies, or something like this. So I'm also seeing like flamingo through the word flame, and I'm also seeing like to and in. So I don't know. And also we have swans here coming out. The Lovers typically has swans on it in traditional tarot. So there's an indication of like love, connection, unconditional love, and this can be any sort of love. This can be familial, platonic, romantic, however this resonates with you. Yeah. So let me go ahead and pull some more cards. Group 1. Okay. Yeah. So the devil wants you to have your guard up, and they want you to be focused on things that are wrong with you. And that's why these energies that are around you that are saying, don't do what you're doing. But I'm hearing actually Sun Comes Down by Chance the Rapper, when he's like, don't look down, Don't look down. Don't look down. Look straight ahead or look up. Always. Always, always. Ooh, okay. So your guides want to talk to you about the scales balancing when it comes to what you deserve, your morals, your values, and not really caring if other people agree that those are your morals or values. It's you resonating with yourself and then acting that way, and you having so much integrity and moving through your emotions and not allowing other people to tell you that your success is illusionary, because it's not. You have a lot of options in front of you, and your morals and values are what you decide. Not only can they change any minute and transform, but I'm getting that they haven't. You've always stayed true to yourself. You've always stayed true to your truth and the truth, even when this was kind of pitted against you, either in front of your face or behind your back. But it's like nothing is really behind your back, because you're very intuitive, group 1. And so when you're picking up on this and you're like, I don't know, you seem to not have my best interest, or are you talking about me because my ear is ringing and I'm hearing you talking smack in that red shirt, you know? Don't be afraid to ice people out, because they know what they did already. 11, there's realization here. They already know that love beats karmic lessons, you know? It always does. And this is also how you transmute and transform these things as well. So 10 of Cups indicates that you are going to have your perfect idea of success, of happiness, of love, of passion, of freedom, of artistry in your life very, very soon. And they want to emphasize the fact that it's soon. We have 10 here and 7, which indicates 17, which is also an 8, and we do have Scorpio coming out quite a bit. So there is going to be some more material, financial abundance, as well as transmutation of yet another energy that has to do with your emotions. And I'm seeing lame, and this is right under the solar plexus chakra. So this has to do with the way that you feel about yourself. And you know your truth, you know who you are. It's time to start feeling better about yourself, group 1, because other people's projection onto you is not you. People can only know, love, and understand you as much as they know, love, and understand themselves. And so if there are a bunch of people who if people are hating, it's because they hate themselves, right? And you are continually showing up with love and just releasing energies that do not have your best interest at heart. Not that you don't have their best interest. In fact, you do. It's not in these people's best interest to continue to be in an energy that will vibrationally do the work for them. That's why they feel addicted or obsessed or can't get enough of your words, your social media, gossiping about you. They're constantly trying to pull on your energy in some way, shape, or form. And you're releasing this. You've released this entirely in lieu of your own happiness, in lieu of your own options that you've created for yourself. You have the 2 of Wands. This indicates that you have taken charge of the situation, and you are well aware of the fact that you're aware of what is to come for you, and you're aware of what you're meant for. You might be aware of your past lives, of your soul contracts in this lifetime. You might know, you might be very highly aware of who is in your life at what time and why. You might even be aware of who these people were to you in a past life, or why they came onto your path. With this, you're able to see life a little bit more as a video game. And I'm getting that you are able to really transcend this and not only remember who and what you are, but actually enjoy the ride as well. Now, you might plan to do something in your life, like make a particular move, start a project, do something like this. But with 2 of Wands, there's an indication of also waiting for the right time, waiting for the energy to be in your favor, waiting for the spark to hit under your butt, or start waiting for something to like get the ball rolling for you. There's an indication that you they want to say you can wait for this to happen, but the more preparation you do ahead of time, the better. And this is why Spirit's been kind of asking you to take care of your body, to save a little bit of money, to cut these people out, to focus on your emotional fulfillment, to take a little bit of a break, and take better care of your body, take a bath, connect with Spirit, get a little more rest, because all of this that's going on, I'm not going to lie, this energy was a bit chaotic. It's high vibrational, intuitively aware, and a little bit chaotic. And so group 1, instead of waiting for this sign to go, start making preparation as if you already have gotten the sign. Now, when it comes in, you'll be actually a little more prepared than you would be either way. I'm hearing that you can of course just wait, but it will be in your best interest to dominate the situation the best that you can, particularly since you already have more of the tools and resources than you think you do. So take a second look around at your surroundings and start seeing everything as a blessing or an asset. This will help you a lot. You also have the Queen of Swords. So continue speaking your truth about a particular situation, even if it relates to other people. No longer feel bad, particularly if these are people that do not have your best interest at heart. That just happens to be the truth of some situations around you. And that doesn't mean that you're a bad person. That doesn't mean that they're bad people. It just means that if they are trying to swords verbally or mentally harm you, and you're picking up on it intuitively, if they're trying to harm you, I'm not saying to do an eye for an eye. We don't do that here. Oh, there's 8 of Wands again. Expect someone to show up out of the blue. That just message just came through. But yeah, I'm not saying an eye for an eye, but I'm saying that if someone has no shame about creating false truths about you or trying to slander you, don't be afraid to speak your truth, because that actually is the truth. And this isn't to harm anything or anyone. This is to help you break free of your energy and not feel like you need to shrink yourself or people please. Do not dilute yourself for other people, because they have a conflated ego. I'm seeing heart chakra. With the Knight of Cups and the 5 of Cups again. I'm seeing a theme here. 4 of Wands, 5 of Wands again. Okay. So, do you want it to actually go in this order? Sorry, group, my camera cut out. So, this is talking about the journey of you recognizing that your future is your own and your truth is your own and your happiness is your own as well. This cannot be taken by anything or anyone else. But the reason that this is coming up like this is because your heart chakra is opening. All of your chakras are opening. And as this energy moves down, and you start to feel more grounded, more comfortable with yourself, more spiritually in tune, you start to recognize those around you who have not been through the spiritual journey. Those who do not unconditionally love themselves, therefore they cannot unconditionally love you. Those who are self-destructive, therefore they're destructive towards you. And that is not an energy that any longer resonates with you. So whether you decide to remove yourself from the situation, spirit either way will remove them from you anyway. So it's best that you make these preparations ahead of time, because I'm seeing REM, like REM sleep, because you deserve to be rested. You deserve to be rested. And we have 5, 4, 5, and this is mirroring energy here. But on one side, there is just want for a struggle, want for a fight, want for instigation of a problem. And on your side here, there's just releasing things in lieu of happiness because you know your spiritual truth. And with artistic here, it's like they're getting really creative. And so don't worry about things not working out for you, because with 4 of Wands, there's an indication that you'll get to sit back and watch this energy flow in the correct direction. You might watch these people get learn how grateful they were to have you in their life before you cut them out. But we then move on to King of Wands and Knight of Cups, which indicates that you are only going to experience more spiritual tenacity, and this is going to ground more into your masculine chakra centers, which is beautiful, and I love this for you. And there will be an opportunity for you to look back at the past with love and gratitude and unconditional love, because this was a lesson or a process, something for you to process. This was something for you to recycle, and things that don't belong to you, you're releasing. So it's no longer within your energy. And you're going to be so grateful for this, because what it's going to bring in the very, very near future is a sense of fulfillment, a lot of options, and more ability to be yourself freely, because you don't feel caged in by other people's projections of their lack of understanding of their own selves. Now, I'm seeing in Horton Hears a Who, where they like cage the elephant and they're like, oh, he's crazy because there's no speck, but there was a speck the whole time. So that could be that could be relatable for any of you. And at the same time, group 1, this does remind me of when you experience a spiritual upgrade, or when you experience psychic powers, spiritual awareness, you expand into the siddhis or something like this. People who have not might point fingers. They might paint the roses red, for example, but that does not ever take away from the truth of the situation. And truth always prevails. Love and gratitude always prevails. And you know this. This is your truth. That's who and what you are. So continue to be artistic, continue to express, and continue to follow your intuition and take care of yourself, because you deserve that. And you deserve a lot better than this energy that you are releasing anyway. And the more that you remember and the more that you tune into who and what you truly are, the more confident you'll feel in speaking your truth, and the less words will even bother you in the first place. But also the less opportunity they will have to come around and try to harm you. Remember that everything is a reflection of oneself. So if somebody is not being very nice to you, that is because they are not a very nice person and they're not very nice to themselves. But it also indicates that they're hurting and that they are trying to go through something, whether or not they are aware of it, because some things are mental, spiritual, emotional, and physical. So know that when you are a healer, unhealed energies will come around you, and they'll either project their wounds onto you, or they will beg you to heal them, and you might get a little bit of hot and cold energy between the two. And that's okay. You're remembering your path, and you're no longer being swept into your surroundings. You're no longer feeling obligated to be around people that do not have your best interest at heart, or who do not resonate with you in that sense, because it's always better to be alone, because you're never really alone, than it is to feel alone, because again, you're never really alone. So your surroundings, your environment is very important. And whatever this is that you've been picking up on intuitively, whatever move you want to make, or whatever energy you're attracting, there's a very particular manifestation. You know exactly what I'm talking about, whatever this is, group one. Yes, that one, whatever just popped into your awareness there. Start taking premeditative actions now. Premeditative. So, yes, put aside some money. Take a little bit better care of your body. Work on your fitness. Do a little bit of extra meditation. Do a little bit of research. Whatever this is, take that course. Make a little more money, pick up that side hustle, anything like this. You are nesting for a particular area of your life, and I'm just seeing like a jet, like taking off. So you're collecting like your little kindling to make a fire to create the jet fuel, or like the big fire. I know that's not actually how jets work, but I'm not an astrophysicist, and yeah. So anyway, the more that you remember why you're here, the less verses. I'm seeing like I'm hearing Nu de contraste de le monde by Ben Mazoué. So the less you will feel like things are working against you or not in your favor, because the more you remember, the less friction there is, because the more of an illusion everything around you is. And honestly, the less bullshit you feel like you need to take, because you don't need to take bullshit in the first place. That's not your birthright, that's not your soul right, and that's not what you're here to experience. So the more you remember what you are here to experience, the more you'll be able to draw it in. So, I'm getting that I don't really need to pull advice for you, group one, even though that was my intention. Just for funsies, I will though. They're like, Spirit's like, no, don't pull advice, because they know what to do, and this is going to be individual to each one's situation. But I feel like we got a little bit here anyway. So we got to stockpile. Whatever this is, you need to stockpile, whether it's your health, whether it's your money, whether it's your psychic abilities or your artistic expression. Also, keep a dream journal. Keep some sort of record of what's going on as it relates between your spirit and your physical body. Feel better about yourself. Be nicer to yourself in the brain. I'm hearing insane in the membrane. Don't be insane in your brain. And drink more water. And be cautious of your food at this time. Be more cautious of your input in general. And allow yourself to feel good in every way that you possibly can imagine, because you deserve it. So I'm going to leave that here for you, group one. I really hope this helps shed love, light, and clarity on your situation. I love you so much, and I'm so grateful that you are here today. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, week, month, year, and incarnation in this realm. And whatever this is, you are getting ready for. Whatever this is, you're intuitively picking up on, this connection that you're experiencing with this person, place, thing, situation, opportunity, whatever this is. Drop it in the comments below, because I really want to hear about this. Maybe you're picking up on a psychic gift that is coming your way. Maybe you're picking up on a person you have connected with or will connect with in the future. Maybe you're picking up on a certain part of your soul path that you experienced in a past life and you're reawakening to in this part of your life. Something like this, whatever this is that you're remembering, whatever this is that you're making room for, go ahead and drop it below in the comments so we can all share our success and share our victory and share our happy, optimistic energy here, because you have gone through the thick of it. You have transmuted all this energy and released all that doesn't serve you. And now you're able to welcome your blessings in. So whatever this is that you are stockpiling little bits and pieces of your energy for, like a squirrel saves nuts for winter, please drop it in the comments below. And if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell. And if you want a personal reading, you can always hit me up in the email. And I think that's it. Thank you so much for being here, Group 1. I love you so much. Oh, and if there's anything that you picked up on intuitively that was that I didn't catch in these cards, or if there's something like a message that you got or construed a different way, whatever, drop that in the comments too, because it helps everybody. This is a community, this is a collective, and there are a lot of us watching this reading. So yeah, please share your experience. I can see that you are intuitive and you have a good idea of what's going on. So if we all work together, we can even pull out some extra messages. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, week, month, year, and incarnation in this beautiful, gorgeous realm, Group 1. Namaste. Hi there, group number 2. If you selected the second group, then this is your reading. Quickly, I'd like to move this dumortierite to the left just to help, because I feel called. So you selected the Jump In card with Andromedan energy, adventure, and say yes to change. So, there is an opportunity that's coming your way, and your spirit guides want to talk to you about this. Now, there might be some clouded vision about this, or some other opportunities that might be glittery, but not quite on the nose. You're being called to follow your sniffer, follow your antenna, follow your intuition, and dive directly into the axis point. Now, I'm seeing a visual of somebody who has like a wound and avoiding all things related to that wound, but you're being called in the situation to run towards your fear. Embrace it with open arms and unconditional love. With Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change. You're likely going to be invited to make larger changes in your life, and you're being guided by your angels, spirits, angels, and guides this time to say yes to these changes. There will be an adventure coming ahead of you, and you are going to have an opportunity to focus on yourself more, as well as your own spiritual evolution, your own individual soul's path, as well as just create a little bit more. There is an energy of doing less and receiving more, because the energy that you put into what you're doing is more aligned with you and more aligned with your soul's purpose. There will be a little bit of a hurdle to jump over before you fully embrace this energy, and this has been timed precisely, and you can actually time it through the transits. So please take a look at this. Your guides want to let you know that they are with you, sending you all the love in the world. If you need a little bit of extra energy or a little bit of extra rest, ask them, and they will help provide you with the energy that you need at this time. There may be some things in your life that are seemingly too good to be true. I'm noticing dan here, which is day in Croatian, and I'm seeing like Rome, also Roe, like Roe versus Wade. So location, I'm hearing location, so that could be significant at this time. You might be feeling called to move or have an opportunity to move somewhere. There might be some pressures going on around you that are causing you to reassess a foundation that you have built and just enjoy the day. I'm hearing Dobar Dan in my head, so just focus on having a good day and doing things that align with you throughout the day. Don't put too much pressure on yourself, so that this opportunity, when it comes in, you have a sense of freedom, you have a sense of joy and a sense of adventure to take with you through this opportunity. Now, I'm going to channel this message from your spirit guides. You have listen and nurture yourself. Please, please, please. They want you to listen to the message that you need to nurture yourself. If you want to give yourself some more self-love, if you want to take time out and give yourself some Reiki, or you want to eat a little bit more food or exercise, or not exercise, however you nurture yourself, take a bath, go to the beach one day, listen to your gut. They want you to follow the flow. And this feather is standing out to me too, saying, follow your flow and let the wind blow you where you're meant to be. Don't try to stick too strictly to a routine right now. You're meant to utilize the energy as it is the most beneficial for you. Okay, they're actually saying don't take these, but put them on the top and pull from the bottom. You got it. So they have clear and shield your energy in reverse. Interesting. Take charge of the situation and health and healing. They want me to actually take this upright. And they're going to tell me right now. Okay. So, sorry, I was just listening to some messages from your guides here. So they are sharing the fact that you may be clearing and shielding your energy too much. Now, what I mean by this is that they want you to look at the things that scare you, or look at things that you've been holding in your energy, things that you might avoid, and face them head on. For example, if you feel, if you use a bar of selenite, for example, instead of processing and recycling the energy, you might just use the selenite to cleanse your energy field and feel more comfortable. Instead of allowing yourself to feel more comfortable, they want you to actually take a look at the energy, take charge of it, and see what's going on, kind of flow it back and forth. You might actually feel this in your body, particularly if you have any chronic injuries, or like a kink in your neck, or some back pain, or whatever is going on here. You will notice that it follows a particular channel in your body, and you might be able to feel the energy. It might be densely packed somewhere, and you'll be able to feel it flow gently until it's fully released, whatever is behind it. And write down or notate in some way whatever comes up as you're processing this energy. You could have random thoughts. Think of people, old situations, places, things, or narratives you're telling yourself that resonate with these energies, and you might be able to write them down and then have something to look at from an external perspective, so you can actually track the cycles. This is something that's encouraged for you to work on your health and healing. So instead of just cleansing what you have and then making a shield so that nothing else can come in, they're actually encouraging you to look at the problem head on. Now, you have mother, wife, sister, daughter, and Lady Nada at the bottom of the deck here. So with Nurture Yourself coming out earlier and the mother card, there's an indication that you might need to reprocess or re-look at another energy in your life. Or this could be the root, the stem of the problem. And I'm hearing root canal. There's it's like there's something you need to just yank out at the root. And this will be what cleanses your energy. This is like having a toothache and then pulling the tooth and all of the pain being gone immediately instead of dealing with it. So, with that being said, okay, I'm just going to get into the tarot here. So, can I get some clarity for group number 2 from your angel spirits and guides with Andromedan energy? The message coming through strongly is to tap into the Andromedan star system. Now, Andromeda is, I believe, the 8th or 9th dimension? Let me take a look at my notes quickly. Okay. Yeah, Andromeda is in the 9th dimension, correct. Just past Orion. So, if you are taking a look at the Andromedan star system, this indicates that there is some mirroring energy going on between you and whatever this is you're trying to manifest. And this energy that you are being asked to look at will help you draw in your manifestation or help you draw in your deepest desires. There is a blessing at the end of this lesson, and it seems that you have learned the lesson, but you have internalized it in some way, shape, or form, and they wish to draw this to your attention. There's an energy that an energy of lack or oppression that you can replace with something that is beautiful and also permanent. But I'm also noticing the astrology here, so please take a look at the transits. There is something that is very pertinent, very important that is happening in your chart right now. So take a look at the energy so that you can utilize it appropriately. This is going to be beneficial to help you heal this energy, not just heal it. It's like this is so interesting because it's like I'm feeling the energy that I feel. It feels healed. It feels you're at peace with it. It's healed, but you haven't let go of it. It's like I'm still holding the Ten of Wands card in my hand, and I cannot pull another card until I put it down. Although I'm not attached to the Ten of Wands card. So if I'm going to pull the Star and 2 underneath it, so I will do that. The Star, the World, and the Nine of Swords. Okay. Wow. So there is a blessing that was once disguised as a lesson so that you could have a sneak peek of the future. This was like a physical cycle, a physical representation of what is to come in the future, but it came as a lesson instead of a blessing, because this way, when it reapproached in the future, you would know to take charge of the situation and act from a healed place, act differently. But because you have been holding on to a past energy, it was prolonging your blessing in the situation. And don't get me wrong, everything happens at the perfect timing, but you can track it astrologically. So you might need to wait. It's like when you miss an exit on the highway, you can always get off at the next one and go back around. It's like this. You were going to get off at the exit anyway, but you'll need to wait. You can't just get off on the side of the road. You need to wait till the next exit. So if you look at the transits, you will notice that there will be an opportunity for you to take this exit towards your blessing. And this is somewhere, this is something that's going to feel worldly in some way, shape, or form. They wanted me to use the word worldly. I'm also seeing like uni, like university, verse. You could be hearing messages through songs. And also the World card indicates having a lot of different options, a lot of different choices. But ultimately, nothing matters because you feel fulfilled on the inside. You've closed a cycle, closed a chapter. Now, Knight of Swords means you're going to be very passionate about something, but this hot and cold with the Mars and Gemini. Now, Mars can be like frustration and anger, but it can also be like passion and sexuality. And Gemini, this is your thoughts and your mind, but it's also hot, cold energy. These are the twins. So, with this coming out, there's indication that this will be the second time that you have approached this energy. The second and final time. I'm hearing the final countdown in my head. And the reason you were expecting a lesson because of the way that your life has played out previously for some way, shape, or form, for some reason. But you were given this blessing disguised as a lesson so that, yes, you would learn from it. Yes, it probably caused you a bit of pain in the past, but the way that it approached you was so that you could see the blessing. You could see the light at the end of the tunnel, which is why you got like a sneak peek of the energy or a taste of the energy. Now with Jump In, when this comes back around, after you have done your energy work, after you have done your processing, you have maybe studied which foods will help heal your body. You've done your energy work. You have processed, recycled the energy, looked at it, and turned it into something else. From there, you will have an opportunity to be more comfortable, sit back and relax. I'm hearing sit back, relax, and let yourself go. And I'm seeing Har. And this is reminding me of the song Awake My Soul by Mumford & Sons, when they say har, 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 har. They say something super deep, and then at the end they're like, LOL. That it's so true. So there's a large awakening that's been going on between the channel, between your solar plexus and heart chakra. Now, in our electromagnetic fields, and in the shape of a wormhole, you can imagine it kind of like that. Imagine like two circles creating a Venn diagram, but they don't cross. And the middle will be the channel or the wormhole. Now, as you work with your own energy and you open up these channels, you will notice that there's always a curve, an arc in the middle of the energy. And the heart chakra is in the center. So you're being called right now to create extra space in your heart chakra to allow energy to flow more smoothly. This will help you to transmute and also hop timelines, I'm hearing, but also to tune into Akash, like space ether element. They really want you to tap into space. They want you to hold space in your heart, because what's going to come through is going to be something awakening, but something that makes you feel fulfilled, and you deserve to feel every last bit of it, is what I'm hearing. So we have King of Cups at the bottom of the deck with 5 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, and the Fool with Death popping out of the back. So this is an indication here that you have emotional fulfillment coming your way, and likely you've been feeling defeated some area of emotional fulfillment here, in physically experiencing emotional fulfillment. It seems that in the spiritual realms, you might be quite comfortable with this, or particularly when it comes to, since King is masculine energy, when it comes to enacting things that you feel intuitively called towards, or acting towards things that you love. For example, you might have felt defeated in a particular situation in the past. It might be the same one. It could be just be a situation that closely mirrors this. Now, this was an opportunity for you to learn about your morals and values, and not to let them get swayed by your friends, but also to to balance yourself and your relationships with others. Aquarius is humanitarian energy, the energy of friendship, but it's also very aloof, very detached. So there's an indication here that you have learned how to self-realize yourself so that you can recognize others authentically. And as you grow through your morals and values, you're no longer accepting defeat, because you acknowledge that your fulfillment comes from within, but also anything that is in your external reality is a reflection of yourself. So this is why you're being asked to take a look at things from a head-on perspective. You cannot get rid of your shadows. Shadows do not go away unless you shed light onto them. So you're being asked to approach your shadows at this point in time. And I'm hearing to tell you it's not going to be as scary as you think. Four of Pentacles are something you've been keeping close to your chest, something that you don't speak about a lot, or something that you're just very strict with yourself about. This will have to do with something that makes you feel at home, stable. It might have to do with your maternal energy, or this could have to do with something that's in the present moment that you need to heal, that makes you feel secure or stable. But Four of Pentacles is keeping it to yourself. And Capricorn indicates paternal energy, and number 4 indicates maternal energy. So there's an energy of you've reparented yourself and you're almost breaking free. I'm hearing, oh my gosh, High School Musical, I'm hearing the song Soarin', Flyin', there's not a star in heaven that we can't reach. With the Fool, here's you reaching for that star in heaven. So I'm seeing that scene from High School Musical. I literally haven't seen this movie since I was like a small infant, but I'm seeing that scene where Troy gives Gabriella like a necklace with a T, and she's like, oh my god, is it a T for Troy? So I don't know if that is significant, or maybe there's messages for you in that movie. But with the Fool, you're being asked to take a leap of faith, but you need to clear this energy first. I mean, you don't have to, but you deserve peace of mind and you deserve sanctity. Wolves could be significant, as well as scarab beetles, bats, and butterflies. With Pluto and Saturn here, you're being asked to take a look at the patterns that have been ongoing in your life, and the true root of the reason why you feel tension or friction or discomfort around particular energies. Now, this can literally be as small as feeling a kink in your neck whenever you smell a certain thing. It's random examples. Or this could even be, as you write down, as we suggested earlier, as you write down what's going on, you're going to notice there's an energy of where you spoke your truth and where you didn't speak your truth. That is primarily what comes out. Whatever resonates with you authentically versus what you are told you're supposed to resonate with. And this is exactly what is putting this King of Cups on the top of these two cards. There's an energy. This Five of Swords keeps calling my attention. So this energy of defeat here, when it comes to your morals and values, I'm hearing to tell you not to beat yourself up if you are, if you have done something that doesn't resonate with you recently, or if you have grown over time, because we are meant to grow and we're meant to heal and we're meant to expand and evolve. And the more awareness you have, the more you will be confronting your shadows, because that's how you shed light on them. That's how you transmute energy. You look at them and turn darkness into light. And that's where you need to practice self-love. That's how you ground this energy. Be gentle with yourself, be kind with yourself, forgive yourself for not knowing better than you did before you learned something. And then also forgive others around you for the same thing, because if somebody's mistreating you or they have mistreated you, they either are doing it from a place of a wounded, some sort of wound, or they don't even know that they're doing it, most likely both. So don't be afraid to speak your truth. I'm hearing anymore. And Three of Swords, this seems like it's this seems like it might be kind of a big energy. This might be something that either transcends lifetimes for you or something that you've had to struggle to balance in your life. We have Saturn and Libra here. So with other people, there's an energy of not needing to people please, not shrinking yourself, not diluting yourself to make yourself more swallowable or whatever that quote is. You're very much being called to 3 is the number of communication and speech and your neighborhood and your mind. It's also the number of Gemini, and swords is also ruled by Mercury. It is speech, it is Gemini, it is your intellect. Don't dumb yourself down to make yourself digestible. Speak your truth. It seems that you're one of your biggest problems, or not problems but discomforts in life, is feeling safe speaking your truth or allowing yourself to be as smart as you are or know what you know. There's an indication that you have faith in your intuition, you have faith in your transformation, you have faith in yourself, your outward expression, your soul, who you are. You know who you are. And I'm also seeing kind of Chiron through this card here, the wounded healer, the psychopomp, the musician, the muse, the trainer of warriors. And there's an indication that you have needed to stand in a very unique position in life, and there's something that you've been keeping close to your chest because this was like trained in you like an animal. But now you are stepping into self-love, and you're releasing any burdens that have tried to project their wounds onto you since you are healing this, which is why you're being asked to look at your wounds so that you can differentiate your wounds from someone else's. And you might realize that the wounds that you're holding on to never belonged to you in the first place. And if they did, you already know what to do about it, which is beautiful. Beautiful energy, group 2. I love this for you. Again, there's an energy of needing to stand more in an adventurous energy because you might be feeling inclined to take an adventure, or you might just feel like you need to sit back, relax, and let yourself go. Shout out to A Tribe Called Quest because they're always a bop. So they're like, yeah, there are other messages, but you just put them back. What did I see? Okay, we have 4 and 5. This is 7. So, oh wait, oh my god. Yeah. So we have a 9 here coming out. I don't know why I said 7, but 7 versus 9, that's interesting. So this is something that has to do with other people and your freedom, but likely this has to do more with educating yourself and your psychology. Not only your psychology, but your philosophy, standing true with your morals and your values, and allowing yourself to travel, allowing yourself to leave that foundation that you didn't build, that other people put you in. Interesting. There we go. They're like, now you can shuffle the cards. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, jump in. There's Ace of Cups. Emotional fulfillment, new beginning, perhaps a emotional offer of some sort. There's 4 of Pentacles coming back again, Justice and the Tower card. Interesting. So you might feel uncomfortable about this, or it might, whatever opportunity is coming your way, it might actually cause you to reflect on other times where you may have wanted to be defensive about this in the past, or you might think about what there is to lose or something about this. But you're being called to say yes to change, go for your adventure, and to prepare for this energy coming in. Take a look at your own shadows, be real upfront and honest with yourself, but then also tap into Andromedan energy and keep giving yourself love. Sometimes I feel like throwing my hands up in the air. I know I can count on you. Oh, also gratitude. Gratitude's the attitude. Be grateful for yourself and your growth and your healing, and know that you are more strong. You are stronger than you think. Ooh, there's the 2 of Cups. I did not pull that Ace of Cups, and Spirit was like, we're gonna give you the 2 of Cups so that you see this is what's going on. And 2222 on the recording time. Holy moly. Okay, so there's an aspect of mirroring energies here, particularly with 2 and a Lotus. So, and Whale indicates a fully awakened being and emotional maturity. And we have Venus, but it's paired with Cancer this time. So this is also indicative of the step after the healing. After the healing, when you release, I'm seeing this almost as like 2 eyes that are crying. Like, don't be afraid to cry, and let yourself release that water energy, because that's all that's going on. If you are drinking more water, or you are processing things that are emotional, let yourself cry, let yourself go pee like 9 times a day. It helps you to release water energy. Water rules your emotions and your intuition, and literally you can use your physical alchemy in order to heal your spirit. You can use your spiritual alchemy in order to heal your mind, body, spirit. That's the way it goes. So, okay, they want me to put this here. They're being so specific about where I put the cards, so I'm about to find out why. So, your guides want to let you know that you are mirroring an energy, and so it's beneficial for you to take a hard look at yourself right now, and the other side of this will do the same. Now, my right ear is kind of like ringing in like an uncomfortable fashion. There's a sense of anxiety, and my right ear rings whenever there's a message coming in. So you might be receiving a message through anxiety, or there might be the postponal of an energy due to anxiety, which is why you are being called to take your own due diligence and kind of just surrender to your own healing for a second. Take a break, take some time out, and do your energy work. If you practice Qigong or yoga or even ballet or something, these are modalities that I use, or Reiki, for example, other forms of energy healing, light work, or even just tap into the Andromedan collection, say pretty please, and they'll help you out. Do it. Show up. Do it. Show up on the yoga mat. Show up at the Qigong class. There's so many videos on YouTube. And do the energy work. I do also have some Reiki healing sessions that are on my YouTube. They are totally free. I have a few different options, a few different types. So that's totally free. And I actually resend Reiki to them all the time so that they get stronger and stronger, like a little like layup, like a little buildup of like Reiki, happy, healing love. So free resources, go ahead and use them. Also, Two of Cups indicates that you're going to have a decision to make about something that's going to make you want to cry happily, like happy cry from your wish being fulfilled in some way. I'm hearing from the Little Mermaid when she's like, ah, it's like, you know, her voice gets stolen by somebody else, and they're like, oh no, this is real, this is me, like, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. I'm just kidding. The Disney references, why does Disney keep coming out? Disney could be significant in some way, I don't know. Take it if it resonates for you. But I'm seeing like the scene from The Little Mermaid where the necklace that holds Ariel's voice like cracks on the ground, and the like Ursula, the like evil sea witch who's like pretending to be Ariel and say her thoughts and pretend, like the phony baloney, like it gets shattered, like the truth just gets revealed and spilled everywhere, and Ariel gets her voice back. So there's an energy of you, oh, my heart just skipped a beat, what is going on? There's an energy of your truth being realigned with you, and whoever this phony baloney energy is getting dissipated. But you need to look at yourself, because everything is a reflection of yourself, and your karma exists, your destiny exists, your fate exists, but everything is still a reflection of yourself. So while you might be like, think of it like a computer code, like HTML, while you are still coding what's going on, the clearer of a channel you present for yourself to work with, the more fluid and the easier, the more go-y with the flowy you'll be able to feel in your everyday life, and the less anxiety, your opportunity, the less anxious energy will be associated with this opportunity, whatever this is that's emotionally fulfilling. And it will, I'm hearing all of the healing, all of the burden, all of the hard work, all of the trauma, I'm hearing will have been worth it. And that's quite a big statement for Spirit to come out and say here. And all of these cards are quite positive, except for this little bit of anxiety here. You might be having weird dreams. Also, Nine of Swords can indicate restless nights, sleeping. I'm hearing sleepwalking. It's like I'm sleepwalking. A lot of like throwback, like old throwback coming out in this reading. You could be a 90s kid. But yeah, you could be having some weird dreams. Please keep a dream journal or write down what's going on in your dreams. This will be another version for you to write down what's going on in your subconscious. There is some energy that's trying to come through the spiritual realms and process out through your body and into the physical realm. And to do this, you need to, they're saying, open up your heart center, clear your mind through meditation. So take a little bit of extra time to meditate right now. Clear your mind, so that there's no brain, so that there's no brain left, just pineal gland, just intuition. We're rational people, and rationally clear your mind so that you have a clearer intuition. open up your heart center, open up your heart channel. I'm hearing you know how to do this. Do some energy practices, practice Reiki, practice gratitude, unconditional love for yourself and others, right? And then to ground this energy, continue writing down what's going on, whether it's happy or it's sad or it's synchronistic or whatever it is. If you have clairvoyancy, draw your visions. If you are having weird dreams, keep a dream journal, please. If you are experiencing during this flow of energy while you're working through this energy that's in your body or in your emotions or whatever is going on, keep a journal, write it down, and this will take it from the fifth dimension of your soul, through the fourth dimension of time, space, and your mind, through the third dimension of your body, and then down into the second dimension, you writing it down, and the first dimension of it being flat on a piece of paper, right? So this will ground it through the energy, and then when you close the notebook or you throw away the paper, we'll save it so you can look at it later for reference. But then when you close the notebook or you close your computer or whatever's going on, you will have released that energy from you. And then you can go ahead and like cry about it. Happy cry, sad cry, whatever is going on here. I'm hearing take a bath. Salt baths can be helpful for you at this time also. And speak your truth about your experiences. Whenever I see 9 of Swords, like this week in my readings for some reason, I keep seeing 9 Inch Nails and hearing the song Hurt, which is beyond me. But there's an energy of like melancholy, like, which is kind of where you're like, oh, up on Melancholy Hill, which is a bop. Love the Gorillas. But there's an energy of being comfortable, like having surrendered, but not in like the positive surrender kind of way. It's like being comfortable with lack, being comfortable with defeat in an area of life. And that's just like not the vibe. You don't deserve that. You deserve to heal that energy and to stand out of it. I'm seeing ITH. I don't know. Hostels could be significant for some reason. And what else? I'm seeing like Tua, like Tuo. So you need to take charge of the situation. I'm hearing like take the cake. You take the cake in a particular situation. And this has to do a lot with allowing the unconditional love that you feel in general to ground itself into reality. And this will affect many different aspects of your life in the solar plexus, sacral chakra, and root chakra, because that is the way that gravity, magnetism works. But in order to fully experience this, you'll need to maintain an open energy channel here. Okay, they're going to ask me to pull some more cards because I'm starting to get lost for words. I'm looking at say and I'm seeing like A, but like I don't know. Okay, can I please get some flying cards from the angel spirits and guides of group number 2, indicating can I get some advice for them? Yeah, they came out right away. Ace of Cups again. This wanted to come out again. And Ace of Swords. Okay, so this is more of a forewarning. They want you to know that there is clarity and a message that is coming your way. Something or someone has had their eye on you very closely without you knowing it, or maybe you're picking up on it intuitively. Now, if you knew the depth of the truth of the situation, it would overflow you immediately. This is something that makes your soul feel its origin, is what I'm hearing. With Andromedan energy, we have Jumpin' and the Star. The star does represent the Pleiades, collective consciousness, as well as the constellation. This is typically represented by a Pleiadian walking on Earth, tending to the fountain of youth. And then like granting wishes to everybody who passes them by. So, also Passing Me By the Far Side. There could be messages for you in that song too. I don't know. So you have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. We have 2 aces here, which is gorgeous energy. This indicates that there are 2 new beginnings that are coming your way. First, you're going to feel something coming up. You're going to feel something rising up within you, emotionally, and you're going to, I'm hearing soaring, flying. Okay, so you're going to feel this like swelling of your heart chakra. You're going to feel this swell within you, and I'm hearing you're meant to like hold on to the happiness of this energy, and if you want, send it down so that it manifests in the physical realm. But they really want you to focus on the way that it feels and replace that process that you've been working through with this feeling. And this will bring clarity for you in the healthy, healed, non-distorted version of whatever energy you were holding on to. But also, I keep hearing message. I was hearing message in a bottle by the Police. And I was also hearing I'm a genie in a bottle. You gotta love me the right way if you want. Okay, so, and the Star. And then I'm also hearing Cinderella by the Cheetah Girls. These are such interesting messages. You definitely if you resonate with this reading and you're getting these references, you're definitely like a 90s baby. So hello. But Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, there are two new beginnings coming your way. One you're going to feel, and then it's going to manifest. You're going to feel. You're being asked not to second guess your intuition here, because you're going to pick up on it empathically or clairsentiently. However, you're going to absorb this energy you're going to absorb this energy while it comes into your energy field, but you're being called to feel safe allowing energy to come back into your energy field. If you are an empath, likely a struggle that you experience is the non-consensual absorption of energy. If you have healed that and moved past that, you might deal with having too much of a shield on your energy, like isolating yourself or having a difficult time relating with others. And this is why clear and shield your energy is in reverse, because you're meant to look right at it. And this is a healed energy. You've worked through it, but it's like you like think of like a pinball machine, right? You pinged on one side, you pinged on the other side, and now this is so that you can create that path down the middle. But you have clarity about what this is. You're going to feel it come in. Your rational mind is going to be like, yes, that was intuitive download, and I feel this emotionally before it's coming in. Then you're going to hear the words, and there might be like slurred words. So you might get this usually never comes out with this card, but you might get like a drunk text or someone who's like acting some type of way with this crown here, or someone, you're going to get some kind of truth. I'm hearing there's going to be a good truth and there's going to be a bad truth, and you're meant to follow the good truth. It's going to help you make this decision about what it is that you deserve and what it is that you truly want. Where do you want to go? You want me to put the Ace of Cups on the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Swords on the Star. Okay. So, this message, they want me to pull out, okay, they want me to read this in this fashion. This is why. Okay. So, you have been trying to manifest soul recognition, something that is familiar to your soul. Now, this can be a person, this can be a house, this can be a place, this can be an Andromedan, this can be a pet. You're trying to call in something that is familiar to your soul, a manifestation, something that you have experienced before and likely you've picked up on intuitively in the past. You have finished closing the cycle and have learned the lessons that have warranted you magnetizing this energy into your realm. You are now aware that you are ready to receive your manifestation and your blessing. Now, you are having, your subconscious is trying to make you aware of the energies that you have to let go in order to reach this fulfillment, in order to magnetize this towards you all the way. Because there's an energy of this, it's coming towards you, your manifestation, but it keeps bumping into the electricity of your electromagnetic field. So allow yourself to magnetize, but recycle what you don't want to be there, and it will, this is your manifestation, this is your electromagnetic field, right? So as you recycle your energy, it will magnetize towards you when it comes back around, and then you recycle energy, and it will not bump into your manifestation because it's already bumping up against your aura. You're just too, positively, to speak ionically, you're too positively charged for the negative charge to magnetize to you. It's like two positive charges that are kind of like repelling a little bit, even though they're super close and they're like looking at each other. So you're about to receive clarity about this, however this resonates within your life, whether it's like a thought pattern or something that happened you've been holding on to, or something that's like way deep in your soul. But you're going to get an opportunity that's like super adventurous and like way up your alley, but not something you normally would do in your day-to-day life, most likely. So we have 17, which is an 8. We have 21, which is a 3, and 17-8 indicates financial abundance, by the way. If that's your life path, go you. 21-3, if that's your life path, also go you. That indicates like Empress energy, being able to create something. A lot of fertility, particularly in your spirituality. So you might be experiencing a lot of signs and synchronicities at this time, to the point where you might feel the need to over-rationalize them, because everything is coded perfectly, just like HTML, like a website. The entire universe is like this, literally. So there is a reason for literally everything. You can overanalyze it, and just because your brain keeps going as a defense mechanism doesn't mean that everything is not literally precisely where it's supposed to be. So keep that in mind. Advice is in my hand. Okay. Princess of Swords. Speak your truth, even when it's weird, because you speaking up about a particular situation will relieve any anxiety from the mirrored aspect of this. Also write down your dreams, write down your process, write down whatever this is you feel called to. Foolish Man and the Lovers. So you have faith. Have faith in me. Oh my God, again with the early 2000s references. Okay. This energy that you're manifesting, they said they'd never let you down, and they never did. They'd never let you fall, and they always meant it. Okay, I'm sorry. So you have 0, and then you have number 6. So there's a lot of love in the situation, and again, there's an indication of you having the opportunity to make a choice, but I'm hearing like I'm seeing head over heels. Like, it's going to be so freaking obvious which choice is the correct one for you in your soul. But you need to have faith. You need to continue having faith, because your intuition is like so on point about this particular situation, whatever this is, your manifestation. You know what it is because you're the one that's been manifesting it. So when you see your manifestation and it's staring you right in the face and it's trying to come into your energy field, into your aura, into your life, Wait, okay, this is so cute, this little vision that I had. Let me know how it resonates with you, because this is just like adorable to me. So I saw this vision of somebody who's like, for example, like trying to manifest like a child in their life. Maybe you are feeling like fertile, you want to get pregnant, or maybe you are like waiting for your job or something, and you like write a letter. Before you're like writing letters, like I'm seeing somebody like writing letters to like their like love letters, like their future child or like their future pet or their future whatever, like writing this down, like these beautiful romantic things for this like cute little baby. And then like when the kid is older, like sharing the message with the kid, or if this is like a love thing or like a friendship or like a job opportunity, maybe you have a really cool boss, you guys get super close, I don't know. But whatever this is you're manifesting, it's like if you speak to them, they might intuitively pick up on it. Or if you're writing messages, you might have an opportunity to show it to them, or whatever this is. There is like a truth that will be revealed, but like they're asking you to like keep a record of the process, or keep a record of your feelings or your experience or something, because it will be transformed into something in the future. You will be able to wear this energy on your sleeve. And again, you're the one that is calling in this manifestation. So take charge of the situation and find that energy in your body, that like little spot where you twitch, or that little chronic injury, or that little bump that won't go away, or that weird pimple in that weird place, whatever is going on. Find it and find the energy of it, and then work with it. You'll feel it kind of be dense and like packed in one spot, and then when it releases there, maybe you'll twitch over here, and then when you twitch over here, you like clench over here. So find that channel, find that flow, and then allow it to kind of flow until it's light as a feather and no longer stiff as a board. So your advice is to keep record of what's going on right now. Your advice is to do some energy work. Do that kind of energy work, whether you do qigong or yoga or ballet or what I just talked about, like flowing energy work, just all natural. Do that. Have faith. And we have jump in with the Fool. And these came out first and last for a reason. You are going to take this leap of faith. You've been manifesting this leap of faith. You're going to have an opportunity to take this leap of faith, and it's likely going to be something that everybody would not do, but you would do it, and you've been manifesting it. So when it shows up, don't be surprised. Take the leap of faith. You've been doing so much transformation here with Pluto. We had Four of Pentacles earlier. I don't think I pulled it. But we have Four of Pentacles with the Scorpionic kind of Pluto energy, which is like secret, keeping something close to your chest, waiting for something to just like explode. And this is your manifestation. This is your love. It's your emotional fulfillment. It's like your spiritual awakening. It's your alignment with your soul's truth, like no longer pinging against the little like pinball wheels. You're like going down your straight, clear path. So it's like it's like I'm hearing it's your manifestation. Now you got to lay in it, but you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. And so I'm hearing mind over matter. It doesn't matter. So yeah, mind over matter all day, baby. And have faith in your manifestations, and know that I keep hearing have faith in me by a day to remember. And number 6, Virgo, your daily routine. They keep saying with 6 and 3, don't worry about your daily routine. This will be in the past anyway. And they're showing me the world. You have already completed the cycle of knowing how to tackle whatever it is that you think you're still working on. There's an indication of perfectionism that's coming out a little bit. So whatever it is that whatever cycle you recently closed, whatever lesson you recently learned, you can let it go. You're done learning that lesson. It's time for you're on to the next now. It's time to be healed. It's time for the next learning opportunity. It's time for the next stage. So don't worry about the tiny little details about a chapter that's already closed or a lesson you've already learned. Even if you're still doing the same thing, don't regress is what they're saying. So, with that, I'm going to leave your message here, group number 2. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this helped shed love, light, and clarity on your situation. If you are interested in my book, A Comprehensive Guide to Astrology, or The Fool's Journey, you can go ahead and check them out. The link is in the bio. My Patreon has more specific questions for the pick a card readings, like what opportunities are coming your way, and messages from Arcturus, and like things like that. And what else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. I love you and I'm grateful for you. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, week, month, year, and incarnation in this realm. And whatever this is that you're manifesting, please share your means of energy work, share your methods, maybe even share whatever this is you've been like jotting down, your cycle, whatever this is. Share the before, like the energy work, and share the after, the abundance, the manifestation, the beauty, the love, the fulfillment. We all want to hear it, And as always, if there are some extra messages in here that resonated for your intuition, since we are reading a stream of energy, a stream of consciousness, everyone's got to walk through it at some point, just in their own way, at their own time, at their own pace. So if there's anything that stood out to you, or anything that I missed, or anything that led to connecting some other dots that I did not bring up in the reading, drop them below so that we can share with others, because others who are walking through the energy that I'm reading right now will greatly appreciate it. And it's also fun to just resonate, find a mutual community. And also, any Andromedan starseeds out there, give me a little like a twinkly star emoji, because we love you. We want to see it. I love you so much. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, week, month, year, and incarnation in this realm, if I didn't already say that. And namaste. Hi there, namaste, and thank you for being here. If you selected the 3rd group, then this is your reading. You selected the Fall Into My Arms card with surrender, holding the opposites, and extremes of life. So let's see what you need to know here. I'm getting such a strong energy of just an emotional release, like an outpour of positive emotions, and a lot of angelic and guidance around you at this time. You are extra protected right now. And group 3, it seems like you are surrendering to life in a way where you have created all you need to create, and you are allowing yourself to fall into receiving energy. You are surrendering to the fact that everything is working out in your favor. And notice here at the top of this card, you have 2 little guides who are just downpouring blessings onto you, and you're just bathing in a pool of blessings, holding the opposites and extreme of life. This lets me know that there's something you have been working so hard on in order to receive the abundance, the fruitfulness, or the rewards for your effort. And now that you are simultaneously taking more steps forward, but this is reward for past efforts. There is so much that is coming your way, so many beautiful blessings that are coming through. And I'm getting that you are receiving just the tip of the iceberg right now when it comes to your blessings. Now I am seeing like a magical pool through this card. So there's an indication here that you might be connected with mermaids or Mintaka or Atlantis in some way, shape, or form. I'm also getting the words, I love you, we've always loved you. So if things have been maybe not going your way recently or up until this point, you are recognizing how everything was actually working out in your favor, in your best interest, even though you may not have known why or how. But that ultimate faith is what led you to continue speaking your truth, continue putting the work in, but not tie the amount of work that you are putting yourself under to navigate how much you deserve to receive. Because it is your inherent birthright to receive and be abundant. And if there's anything you would like to do or create or act upon, that is separate. And you're finally closing out the cycle, learning this, and surrendering to the opposites of life, which are knowing that you can be feminine and nurturing and restful and receive, but also be active and masculine and strong and put your effort into something that matters to you. And with the extremes of life, this is saying that you have been through a lot, and your spirit guides are commending you for this. And I'm actually hearing somebody giving you a round of applause so much that it actually sent a little bit of a cold tingle down my spine. You are being pulled somewhere or guided somewhere to do something new, to maybe move or start a new chapter of your life. And I'm feeling this like the wind is trying to blow you somewhere. So spending some time in nature, if you see birds, following the messages that they might have for you or their literal direction, or just allowing yourself to breathe more deeply and exhale, really exhale and inhale your blessings. The wind is trying to blow you somewhere, and I'm seeing this as angels using their wings in order to provide a stream of wind that is meant to kind of nudge you in a particular direction. I'm seeing someone who is unsuspecting of the next blessing that they have in life, although their intuition has the answers written all over it. There's an indication that you know you have certain pieces of the puzzle, but some are left unseen to you. And it's right up to you right now to enjoy your life, enjoy where you're at, and receive all of the blessings that are coming your way, and be grateful. Take some time out to recognize yourself and all the hard work that you have put into whatever this is that's coming back around. And with arms, there's an indication that you are going to be held, whether this is physical or emotional, mental, spiritual. I'm seeing somebody like hugging somebody in their arms, just in a very soothing, nurturing kind of way. So there could be somebody that's coming into your life, or maybe you are the one holding someone, if this is a child or a pet or a friend or a loved one of yours. It's like, I'm hearing, we got you, we got you, we got you, keep going, keep moving forward, keep pushing, we got you. But they want you to be gentle, and they want you to remind yourself that everything is a painting. You are able to create your life the way that you want, and you've been doing this. And the fact that you are now having faith in the fact that everything that you want to do can magnetize to you without even more effort on your part, all of these blessings are coming in. And I'm just now noticing all of these little souls, these little light, they look like at first little paint strokes, but if you look closely on this card, they're all in the shape of beings. There are so many beings that are coming your way. Perhaps you are a channeler of messages, or maybe you have an audience or are creating an audience. There's an energy of people coming towards you, perhaps your soul family, or you have a lot of guides who are watching you, waiting to see your next step. I'm seeing all these people in a line, each wanting to give you a blessing, each wanting to give you something. And the output here from you is a lot less than the input. And I'm hearing the word finally, which might mean that you have been putting in so much work towards something, and finally you're going to be given an opportunity to sit back and relax, or just focus on things that are really important or passionate to you. And what you're going to be receiving is going to be more than the resources you need, more than what you need to be comfortable, and so much that you will always be in, I'm hearing 10 out of 10 gratitude mode. This is such a beautiful energy. Are there any other messages from your angel spirits and guides that want to come through this card? What do you need to know right now? We are watching you. They want to say that they're watching you and that they're very proud. And that if there are some things that you maybe know you should not be engaging in, that you have been, or there are some things that are not exactly, if you are acting, this isn't big. They don't want you to stress out. They want you to enjoy your life, and they're almost giggling. There's something that you are indulging in a little bit that you know it's time to stop indulging in. And they are giggling a little bit, saying, oh, that's so you, group 3. But they're saying, we're watching you. Don't forget that we're seeing this. And don't forget that you are creating your own reality. So they want you to be careful about something. Now, I'm getting from this that you are very strong intuitively. You might be empathic, which means that you are picking things up clairsentiently through your emotions. So if you are starting to feel little tingles or little emotions or whatever this is, try to figure out what in your life stems with that clairsentient nudge that came along with that message I just gave you, and that will give you an indication of what it is that you are indulging in that you have recently learned that is not in your highest interest, or it is not meant to manifest in the way that you are indulging it. So let me put this to the side, and I'm going to get into first the Ascended Masters Oracles. Let's see who's around you right now. Oh, I saw Ganesh. That is a great way to start your reading here. So group 3, messages from your angels, spirits, and guides. What do you need to know the most right now? Ooh, father, husband, brother, son, meditate. This is balance right here. This is action, and this is action-oriented and passive energy, masculine and feminine. This is finding a perfect loop between the two. Now, if you do anything that relates to circles, if you draw circles or sacred geometry, if you stretch and you practice, for example, Hasta Padmasana, or creating circles through your energy, this is something that will really help you, not only to break cycles, but to bring in your manifestations. They're trying to let you know. You have listen, the power of joy, and take charge of the situation. So your guides are giving you a little bit extra energy at this time, or a little bit more time in your day, however you see this, in order to receive more messages and level yourself up. But when it comes to your fulfillment, they want you to, I'm hearing the word diligent. They want you to continue being diligent in your endeavors, but they also are providing you with either more time or more energy so that you can spend time to take a break, do something that enlightens you, makes you feel fulfilled, or just to meditate and do some things that connect you with your higher self, with your spirit, with your original core being. You have such a strong connection to the divine here, and you might be clearing out a lot of past life karma or ancestral karma or something. Notice that this light is way above the actual physical being of you here, so you have a clear channel to several spiritual realms. If you are tuning in with other collective consciousnesses, there's an indication that some are trying to come through for you in order to send you some messages that will make you happy and give you more direction. So there's indication that you've been asking your higher self and your angels and guides and ancestors a particular question or for clarity on something, but the clarity will actually come from a higher dimensional consciousness than those who you are asking, and they are more than happy to relay the message to you in the ways that they can. But I'm getting here, group 3, that you have direct access, and they're encouraging you to use it. And one way that you can actually step into this energy more, clear the channel a little bit more, is by actually doing things that make you happy. I'm seeing a little bit of Reiki healing going on here, and also this mala is standing out. If you resonate with praying or manifesting with rosary beads, with a mala, a japa mala, or anything like this, it might be beneficial for you to continue taking slow, steady steps, or setting an intention and praying on it, or just repeating a mantra. This will help you a lot when it comes to finding which direction you need to go in, getting answers for a particular question, or just clearing up some energy so that you can receive what you need to in order to move forward. Now with Maitreya here, this is so funny, I'm actually hearing Atreyu, so that band could be significant, or the Never-Ending Story, the movie, could be significant. I'm kind of seeing the luck dragon in the Never-Ending Story, so there's an indication that, wow, you are fierce, you have this beautiful energy that is, I'm hearing wish granting to others, but you also have this ability for yourself. So you are listening how to enhance and beautify your own life in the way that you do for others. And this is why there is so much, I'm hearing positive karma stored up for you in the bank. There is so much karma credit or positive energy that is meant to come your way. You have realized that you are a master of granting wishes for others, of helping others or healing others or bringing light to others' days. The way that you help others, you are being called to now help yourself. And you've likely been dabbling in this a bit, taking charge of this energy. And you are separating what belongs to you and what belongs to others. As you receive your blessings, you're pouring them into yourself. And pouring them into yourself allows this energy to overflow onto others instead of you being a channel to receive and then give what you've received. And this is a lesson that your guides are sharing with me that you have recently overcome and have mastered. You have completed the cycle, and it's sparking a bit of creativity. And they're saying you might be surprised in the way that you end up creating something in the future. You might be approaching something you have always wanted to activate, picking up a new hobby or skill, or you might just find this new flow of creative energy where you pick up a few different things and just try to see what comes out. I am getting a lot of physical people coming into your life. There will be a lot of new energies coming towards you, group 3, and you're being called to go to where they're at. Meet them where they are. For example, if you feel called to, if you are connecting with a soul that you have never met before, for example, and they're calling you to go to Oklahoma, you can trust in your intuition that you're meant to go to Oklahoma. Or if you feel a random calling to go to Peru and you don't know why, this is because you're being called to go here. Or if somebody is inviting you into their music studio or their art studio and they want to create something and they want your presence there, you're being called to meet some energy that's coming in. It's already within your energy, but not quite grounded in your physical realm. It is attempting to ground in your physical realm, but you're being called to meet this energy where it's at. Now, this is likely not spiritually, but either physically or mentally. Most likely physically at this point, because I'm seeing like a little list. Spiritually, it's in your energy, check, you align. Emotionally, you're vibrating correctly with it to know that you deserve whatever this is, the blessing that's coming your way, and that you resonate with each other, you understand. There's a check. Mentally, you have the intuitive guidance to know what's going on, and you've been able to rationally divvy up your cycles so that you actually have a pretty good idea of what's going on here, and this is how you're able to take charge of the situation. I'm seeing a check. And 1414 on the recording time. Everything else is being taken care of in the spiritual realms. You have the faith. There's your little check. And the final thing that needs to happen is the grounding of this energy, this blessing. And there are a lot of people. You might be gaining an audience. You might be gaining more clients. You might be getting a new group of friends. You could be connecting with a whole new group of spirit guides, for example. For example, if you connect a lot with the angels, your past and loved ones, your ancestors, you might be tapping into, for example, the Arcturian or Pleiadian collectives, and they might start guiding you. Or if you are already in tune with the Pleiadian or Arcturian collectives, you might start receiving messages from Lyra or Andromeda or Mantids. Now, there is a particular truth that will set you free. Or no, they want me to rephrase that. There is a truth that has set you free. Yes. And they would like you to use this to continue blossoming. You might be you might have fear that this truth comes off a little bit abrasive or a little bit strong. But I'm seeing Mulan. She has no fear in cutting off her hair and fighting the war. It is only her true identity being revealed that she is afraid of. So, and there are consequences. So there might be a parallel there to something that you're experiencing in your day-to-day life. With the power of joy, I'm seeing Over, and I'm hearing the song Overprotected by Britney Spears. So there's an indication that you have such a armor around yourself. You have such a personal protective shield around yourself that you have placed there. But I'm hearing that you have such a protective shield around you already from your angel spirits, guides, and ancestors that you can drop your own shield. Now, allow yourself to seep out this beautiful energy that you have been collecting within. And you are, of course, magnetizing all these things towards you, but it is your light that will continue to draw things towards you like moths to a flame. And the protective shield around you will not draw in anything that is not meant for you and your highest purpose and your joy at this point. I'm seeing oi, like when someone's like, oi, that was a lot, or like, oye, that was crazy. I'm getting that you have already been through the thick of it in the past, and you have healed and transmuted this energy. And so all that's left to come out is not wounds, it is not trauma, it is not difficulty, it is in fact joy and light and healing energy. And the more that you let this seep through and you are seen for your authentic self, the more respect you will get. I'm seeing like the end of the Mulan movie now where she is parading down the streets, and people know who she is. And she ends up, because she was authentic about herself, because the truth came out, she ended up having more success than anyone could have guessed. I'm also hearing the song Colors of the Wind by Pocahontas, which there are some amazing musicians out there, but that song just is like one of the best like 5 or 10 songs ever written, like lyrically, just objectively. And I'm hearing the phrase, you can own the earth and still all you own is earth until you can paint with all the colors of the wind. And that's what you've been learning how to do. And there's another allusion here to the wind guiding you where you need to go. Following things that are colorful, following things that make you happy, following the things that are passionate and maybe a little bit quirky, the things that light you up and fill you up inside. Whether this is moving or meditating or dancing or swimming or something like this. It will not be a waste of time. You are actually being provided extra time so that you can explore more endeavors right now and a little bit of extra energy. Now, I'm hearing sleeping is really good for your skin and it's really good for your hair. Make sure you're getting enough sleep. You might have a surplus of energy right now, which will make it so that you don't actually need to sleep as much. And this is a gift from your angel spirits and guides, but they still want you to take due diligence. I'm kind of seeing this paradigm in my head where somebody, they currently are only needing 4 to 5 hours of sleep in order to get everything that they want to do done throughout the day. But it is now their responsibility to schedule in 6 or 8 or 10 hours of sleep into their routine so that they are able to get everything done and then easily take their time falling into this new routine where, because they deserve it and out of luxury, because it's good for you, you are getting that 10 hours of sleep and getting everything else done mentally, spiritually, emotionally, creatively, with work. So you are given extra energy to play, but they're saying use it wisely, use it diligently. There's a reason. I'm seeing O and O, and I'm hearing again, I'm watching you. So there might be people who are looking up to you at this time, or they are copying your every move. What you do is in some way, shape, or form, like people are looking up to you for something that you do, and I don't think that you're very aware of this. And I'm seeing AAA, which is 111. It's 1 3 times. So something that you have created or something that you are helping people realize or helping people build is a way that they're looking up to you and they're taking your advice or following your actions right now. Actions speak louder than words, so it's very important that you are, I'm hearing practicing what you preach, and they gave me another phrase, but it left my mind. Oh, I'm also hearing now twin-size mattress by the Front Bottoms. This is for the lions living in the wiry, broke-down frames of my friends' bodies. And I'm seeing that, and then like, oh, my eyes just like swelled up with tears. That's so weird. And then looking up at somebody and pointing at them, and they're just like standing up and glowing, and it's like, you made it. How'd you do that? How did you do that, Group 3? And so people are following your example. They're watching you take charge of your situation, and they're watching you. I'm seeing Tua, like 2. They're watching you do the unthinkable. They're watching you, it's like you are the one who was most likely to fall, and you are the one who stood up in the strongest energy, or something like this. I'm seeing all, like everything is in your hands. I'm also hearing he's got the whole world in his hands. A cute little song. You are a master manifester, and this is no secret. People are able to see you. They're listening to you. Speak up. People are listening to you. And be joyful. Know your own power. And I'm hearing with great power comes great responsibility. So make sure that you practice what you preach, and make sure that you are taking some time to work on your energy and just check up and fine tune those tiny little things within you. Because as you are, you have been primarily action oriented, now you're going to start receiving. And when people come your way and you're just sitting here glowing, you want to make sure that you maintain your glow. So this is where you're meant to take this energy and pour it back into yourself, which is why you're given a little bit of extra time and space right now to do so. Gorgeous. So at the bottom of this deck you have choose peace with Paramahansa Yogananda. This is Bae. This is bestie right here. If you've ever read Autobiography of a Yogi, Metaphysical Manifestation, or how you can talk to God, or even Holy Science by his guru Swami Sri Yukteswar, I highly recommend looking into He is my Guruji, and his Gurujis are phenomenal. They're just phenomenal. The spiritual enlightenment and self-realization of these people. Or you might want to look into your local SRF, Self-Realization Foundation. Whether or not you resonate with Hare Krishna, Hinduism, you might pick up some tips from at least reading Autobiography of a Yogi. I believe it's Steve Jobs who says that he reads the book every single year in order to keep his spirit topped off. And I know the book has done wonders for me as well. So specifically, Ananda means bliss. Yoga, bliss, is what his Yogananda means, his given name. Well, his spiritually given name. So you might want to check into him. It might help you find some bliss through yoga. Or if you do practice Kriya Yoga, or Kriya is karma, they're synonymous in Sanskrit, and it's also cleansing is what it means in English. So if you're cleansing yourself, whatever form of cleansing ritual you have, maybe taking an extra shower or bath during the day, taking a dip into some fresh water or salt water that's around you, a natural body of water, going out into the rain, doing some Kriya Yoga, using your selenite, your Palo Santo, your any kind of cleansing rituals or things that you practice. Continue doing them. And this is helping you to get closer to your bliss body, which is one of the envelopes of our being. You can check out my blog post on that. I have one on the envelopes of the being, the different parts of the body. The bliss body is the final one, and I think that you are standing in it, like, fully and steadily. Now I'm gonna pull some more cards, but I really felt called to talk to you about this. Also, I'm seeing through this, I'm not gonna count the petals, but I'm seeing the 1,000-petal lotus of the crown chakra. So, oh, that's the third eye. But I'm seeing the 1,000-petal lotus. So it might be very helpful for you to continue opening up your crown chakra, but I'm getting you've recently experienced a spiritual awakening or upgrade, and you are meant to just bathe in this for a little bit. Continue cleansing. It might be more important for you to cleanse your scalp, cleanse your hair, cleanse your forehead at this time, because there's a lot coming through. If you're finding that your forehead is a little bit more oily than usual, your hair is a little greasier than usual, or something of this sort, it's because there's a lot of spiritual fire energy that's coming through your crown chakra, and it's trying to melt down into your being. So make sure that you are cleansing extra at this time and spending a little bit more of this time given to you to really see the connectivity Param Brahma within everything, and go back to source. Spend a little bit of time with whatever that means to you. You're being called to do that. So let me actually pull your tarot cards now. Group 3. This is like, I'm just seeing, like, I'm seeing a visual of, from the Wizard of Oz, like when the Wicked Witch of the West, which witches are not wicked, witches are besties. But to see, like, when they dump the water on her, just the emotion, the intuition, right? Symbology, we love it. And she just totally melts. And I'm seeing I'm seeing like somebody melting on the outside, and then just this beautiful luminescent light being like coming through, and that's like the end. Or in the movie Spirited Away, if Group 3 watch Spirited Away, please watch it. There might be messages in there for you, but there is like a being who gets cleansed, and it's so like there's so much, and they cleanse the entire being, and then all the out layers just shed off and they pour off, and then at the middle there's this beautiful, crazy, beautiful, awesome spiritual light being in the center, but no one would have known because there was so much experience, so much absorption that had happened. So check that out. Also, no face, and there was an indication of maybe a fear of putting yourself out there, and I'm seeing 10, which means that you've completed this cycle, and you work very diligently. You've been super strict about yourself. When it comes to your own material abundance, being independent is very important to you. I'm hearing financially independent as well. It's very important to you so that you can have freedom to travel, to learn, to do what you want, to write. Maybe I'm seeing like tentacles kind of through here. Maybe there are like 8 different things you want to do. And Knight of Cups is coming out. Maybe you want to go swimming or go travel or something. Under the power of joy, you are being given opportunities and little nudges as to how to put a little bit more independence in your pocket, a little bit more material stability, whether this is through your finances, your friendships, your work endeavors, your day-to-day life, whether they're nudging you with this extra space to pick up a side hustle or to spend some time cleaning your house or cleaning your pets or budgeting, whatever this is. Please listen. This is no longer difficult for you. You just need to continue showing up. But make sure that you are putting your happiness first. With the Knight of Cups, there's an indication that you are having a lot of creativity and intuitive guidance and downloads coming your way. There is also some sort of very fulfilling opportunity that is headed your way, and I think that you're picking up on this intuitively in some way, shape, or form. So please check out your dreams, or the messages that you get late at night. So please, with night, this is so funny. I'm actually hearing the time is nigh. So, something you've been waiting for or trying to manifest for a very long time or picking up on intuitively, and you've been like, okay, this is showing up, but where is it? Like, I'm hearing the message. I'm seeing how this works. I know what to do, but where is it? It's here. It's right here. And in fact, it's already within your energy because this is showing up a little bit to the past side of the present, which splits your reading in half. So this is already within your energy in some way, shape, or form because you have finished learning the cycle of independence. They want to emphasize the fact that spiritual realms work faster than the physical realms. This is likely something that you know. You seem like a master manifestor, group 3. But they're reminding you of this because you have already finished learning your lesson of abundance, of independence, of surrender, of listening, of downloading these things. You've already finished the spiritual upgrade, and you have already seen what is coming next to you, and it's already within your energy. It is now grounding and moving your way. So all you have to do is focus on the things that make you happy. And with joy here, just focus on what makes you happy. And also I'm hearing like joy to the world. So there could be something that is secretive. Or there's an energy of like a secret coming through. Also, Christmas. So any of those two things could be significant for any way. Okay, you want me to pull the next? They're saying 4. All right, I will do as I'm told. So you have death. There is a rebirth, but you are structuring this yourself. So you're being called to, just like letting the outer layers of yourself just melt, wash away, and glow from the center. I'm really seeing death as like this beautiful, like I almost see this as like a blinding light. This is beautiful. This is scorpionic energy in like the most exalted way possible. You're stepping into like death, but in like a cool way. You're stepping into like sex and transformation and finances. And Scorpio also deals with shared finances. So if you have been also with 9 of Pentacles with independence here, if you have been waiting for something to come through for you, or feeling like you need to rely on something or someone else for financial stability or for an inheritance or something like this, there's an indication that there will be there will be a consistent flow coming your way that will not make you feel like you need to rely on others, or if you are relying on others to remain financially independent at this time or for your finances, they'd like to remind you that this cycle is already closed. So what you need to do right now is just continue to be open to receiving and focus on making yourself happy. And this is where they're like winking at me saying, this is why we gave you a little bit of extra time and space. Wink. And I'm seeing now somebody like shopping, like walking down like a mall with like sunglasses and a ton of shopping bags on their head, on their arm. So you might become more prosperous than you think sooner than you think. There's an indication of wanting to be independent before you let others into your life. But you've already learned this lesson. You are now grounding the knowledge that you've learned this lesson within your being. And now all this energy is coming towards you. And you know what to do with it. So focus on pouring this back into yourself and know that whatever you're manifesting, it's already within your energy. This is why you've been getting, I'm hearing dreams, intuitive guidance, and random signs and synchronicities about it. This is so interesting. And you have the 9 of Swords in reverse that kind of wanted to come out in the split deck. So they're asking you to drop your burdens. Drop your worries, drop your struggles. I'm hearing 3 Little Birds by Bob Marley, which is a favorite. But there's an energy of letting your guard down, but you needed to be in a place where you felt independent enough to let your guard down regardless of how a situation turned out. But there is no regardless. There's no worst case scenario. You've cleansed waiting for the other shoe to drop, so to speak, out of your energy. But you are now just left with this freedom, this authenticity. You have drained everything out of your being that no longer serves you. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh, you have the Emperor. They're telling me this might be a hint as to what or who is coming your way. So I'm going to call out here the Emperor, which is a card of Aries. There's a Bumblebee, again Aries, and we have number 4, so there's Cancer, but it's 1-5. So there could be Ascendant in Leo could be significant. Cancer could be significant. Aries could be significant. 4th house in Aries, Cancer Ascendant, or just the Emperor card. I'm also seeing the word like Hua, like king. I'm also seeing Tempe, which is so like vegan. This could be indication just for you or signs to look out for. I'm seeing an eagle. I'm seeing a bee, and I'm seeing like this kind of cloak in the background, like this rag. So someone could be like I don't know. I'm seeing like a cape, kind of. I usually don't feel called to pull out characteristics like that, but it was 33 on the dot when I looked up at the time, and son of the morning. I'm hearing like morning star, like relating with the devil. I'm hearing a friend of the devil is a friend of mine. Shout out to the deadheads out there. But yeah, so look out for an energy that relates with this, like maybe something that you have grown past judging, and vice versa, so you can meet in the middle through a level playing ground. But they want to say judging was harsh and not quite accurate. It's more Emperor. Emperor is Aries, which is a little bit, it's Martian. So, yeah, something that's very passionate, that once could have turned frustrated, but instead is now passionate and spiritual. Okay. Also, I'm hearing the term full speed ahead, so keep an eye out. I'm seeing somebody's like eyes popping out of their head, like in a good way. So, you might literally like energetically be salivating when this energy comes into your life, whatever this is. This could be anything. It will relate to joy and the Knight of Cups. So something that's emotionally fulfilling, intuitively there for you, something that you spiritually connect with, something that you emotionally connect with, and something that ebbs and flows, but in like a comfortable way, in a way that is consistent and trackable. This could be a person, a place, a thing, a job, a love interest, a best friend, something like this. But whatever this is, I'm hearing right on the money, your manifestation. So when you look at something and it seems too good to be true, it is not. It is not. Okay. They're saying leave it there, leave it there. We have 4 of Wands. Oh, yes. 7 of Pentacles. Yes. Temperance. Yes, yes. And they said one more. 10 of Pentacles. Oh, group 3. Oh, group 3. What's going on? Hey. Okay. So I don't know what your manifestation is, but it looks kind of litty. So, they're pointing my attention out to this feather here. This is an indication that your manifestation is in your lap, for me. I'm also seeing somebody putting feathers in their hair, so that could be significant as well. So, you have 4 of Wands, which is celebration, perfected work, everything coming together, like mwah, chef's kiss. 7 of Pentacles, which indicates having a strong, solid foundation, something that you were intuitively guided towards, and you had faith to plant the roots and then continue watering. Now things are starting to bud. And Temperance, something gentle, something gracious. I'm hearing satisfy my soul. So something that satisfies your soul. Yes. Something that's graceful and gentle. And I'm hearing what is that phrase? Like, go easy on this something heart. So if that's a song, that might have lyrics or messages for you too. I'm also hearing the song Misunderstood by Banks. There's something that will make you feel misunderstood or understood, also free, also reliable with Capricorn and Scorpio, but the way they're coming out now with Sagittarius, this is like free but reliable, and also like depth. There will be the depth that you have been, like, I'm hearing like hit or miss, that hit or miss kind of depth with the consistency, with the aspect of freedom. It's really showing up here. And we have a little sneak peek of Saturn showing up on the 7 of Pentacles, which indicates that not only have you learned your lesson, but there are extra blessings coming your way too. And with this Taurus here, I'm literally seeing like the little gift box, like the Christmas gift, like emoji. So Saturn has a present for you that is separate from all this Temperance energy. And I'm hearing the message. It might take a little while for you to unwrap this package, whatever this is, but it is worth it, and it was brought to you intentionally by someone who loves you very much. So 7 and 4 here, we have 11. This indicates self-realization and freedom, independence. You have gone to the root of your being, to a point where you know who you are and what you want and how to continue moving along. Now I'm hearing All American Rejects in my head. Thanks, Group 3. That's a great song, though. Move along. You have grown through adversity, and you have held true to your vision. And because you have made the choice to self-realize yourself, but keep that heart of gold. I keep hearing heart of gold, and now I'm hearing House of Gold by 21 Pilots. So, this is like the song when he's like, she asked me, son, when I grow old, will you buy me a house of gold? This is like at the end, like when he's like, look, I did it already. Like, that's this energy. You did this for yourself. And 11 is also humanitarian efforts and being a little bit weird. You know, you weren't afraid to stand up, show up, be a little bit different than the rest. And you have leaned into your individuality in a way that allows you to shine and stand out from the rest and be authentic and also humanitarian. You have a heart of gold, and this is part of the lesson that you learned, is not to just take what you receive and give it on to others, but pour it into yourself. But because this is who you are at your foundation, you are giving, you are loving, you are humanitarian, I'm hearing you're going to change the world in some way, Group 3. And it's going to be through love, through temperance, through patience, through gentleness. You might be, I'm feeling like this sense of relief or just graciousness, generosity, and really just gentle, nourishing calmness that you're providing to like the earth in some way. Now, I don't know if you make music, or you feed the hungry, or you go on mission trips, or you are starting a nonprofit, or there's something that you do or want to do. You are really providing relief, significant relief onto people, because this is who you are. But you are standing into that energy for yourself. And now you're being able to pay it forward, which is beautiful. And you have the 10 of Pentacles. But look, we have the 9 and then the 10 of Pentacles. This journey that you are on right now, the current cycle that you're currently in, this is nothing other than, yes, continue doing what you've been doing, but just through action, not through the mental and emotional and spiritual lessons and strife and puzzle pieces and Tetris that went along with it. Now you just need to show up and have faith, because everything is already worked out for you in your favor. And you just go from the 9 to the 10. And the cards that bring you there, it's success, it's celebration, it's love, it's abundance, it's having stable roots, it's patience, it's generosity, it's beautiful transformation, it's transmutation of beautiful energy. You have taken charge of the situation, and now you are having this repaid onto you. I'm hearing do unto others as you would do for yourself, or do unto others as you would want done for you. But yeah, that's coming from your spirit guides. It's like they saw you pick up trash when no one else saw you. They saw you clothing the naked and feeding the hungry, and being like extra loving to your friends and family. They saw all of this giving, and they're saying it's your turn now, Group 3, it's your turn. I'm hearing them say, like, it's your turn, baby, it's your turn. And I'm also hearing just wait until you see what we have in store for you, because it's better than you could have ever imagined. And with this 10 of Pentacles, you have Mercury here with Virgo, which is a perfect match of energy. There's an indication that you've spent a lot of time alone, just watching, waiting, learning, listening, growing, and I'm hearing you're not going to need to be alone anymore. And I'd like to point out the fact that this reading started with a 10 and it's ending with a 10. 10-10, which means completing of a cycle, but also ultimate fulfillment. And we have 10-10, and then we have 11. And the only thing is your subconscious, your dreams. So because that's what's missing, they want me to highlight your dreams. I'm seeing 12, and I'm also seeing 7, which are two divine numbers in certain spiritual beliefs. But they're highlighting the fact that your subconscious or your dreams or your premonitions or something are more on point than you would like to believe, or they're closer to what's actually going on in the physical and spiritual realms, primarily spiritual, than you understand at this time. You're starting to realize the strength of your being after realizing the strength of your being, which came after realizing the strength of your being. What they're saying is there's so much further to go. you have an entire universe still to dive into. And that's where in the beginning there was an indication of raising your vibration, but also maybe raising the vibration of the guides that have access to you or that you're communicating with, which is absolutely such a beautiful energy. But I'm getting that you have put your feet on the ground and you have done the work to ascend your spirit. You've cleared the channel in between, but because of this, you are now magnetizing all your blessings and all of the work that you've done in the spiritual realm for others. It's coming back around. Not only people, your friends, your family, your loved ones, romantic partners or friends or people that you have helped in any way, shape, or form. The hungry that you fed, the friend who you gave a hug that one time, or that stranger on the street that was crying, whatever this is. But also your ancestors, the karma that you've healed, the wounds that you have healed, your spirit guides even. They're saying some of them, some of the people who have been guiding you your whole life, some of the beings that have been guiding you your whole life, you have now surpassed energetically, and they are able to even watch you and take after you. So with temperance here, you are going to be, I'm hearing, upgrading your guides. It wouldn't surprise me if you were in some way, shape, or form a guide for others. It very much seems like this. So if there are people in your life that are flocking to you, or energies that are flocking to you, or if you feel the need to get 10 hours of sleep instead of 8, this is a large part of the reason why. And if you need a little bit more help divvying up where you are astrally, they're saying to check the transits, because this will help you know when you're going to need to, I'm hearing the term re-up on sleep for the times when you're being called to work more in the spiritual realms during your sleep. Sleep is highlighted a lot here, as well as creativity. If you are having, if you dream of a face, draw the face when you wake up. If you have a storyline in your dream, write the dream. If you wake up and there's a song in your head that you didn't listen to recently, play the song. They really, really, really want you to, take whatever this is that you are taking from your subconscious and realizing consciously, and they really, really want you to ground it into reality. They really want you to, record is what I'm hearing. They want you to record your experience, because it's important. I don't know why or how or who, but neither did Moses when he split the Red Sea. Also, yeah, okay. Are there any other messages? They're like, oh yeah, there are a lot of more messages, but I'm kind of running out of time. So I'm going to pull, let me pull from the Light Seers Tarot here. No? What do you want me to pull from? Okay, they want me to pull from my Follow Your Heart Oracle deck. I made this deck only because it has messages in it that I could not find in any of my 9 trillion decks. So, if you're interested in it, as always, there's a link in my bio. But, Eyes Like a Hawk and Mental Narrative. Ooh, they're saying you're on point. You are on point about something. You figured something out. And you have healed your inner child. I'm getting this, like, past tense. So, like, do not make group 3 even think for a second that they still need to heal their inner child. That work is done. Yes, it was a long chapter, but they've closed it now. So that's coming through specifically for you, group 3. Okay. Source energy. I'm hearing you have ascended past source energy. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. And this is your source of unconditional love. Now you've experienced the strength of your being, and it's time for a change. You're rooted in gratitude, and it's time for you to dive deeply within. But I'm seeing more so like the beauty of your inner being is through gratitude being permeated into your outside world. And it's time for you to just stand in your gratitude. I'm also seeing, I'm seeing tit. So open up your heart chakra with all this green here. But also, this is so random, but I'm getting that you, if you are like doing push-ups, or you're working on your pectoral muscles, or you are self-conscious about your breasts or something like this, this is so weird, and I wouldn't say this if it wasn't channeled, but your guides or an energy, something somewhere is like, I'm looking at you and you look good. So that's all I'm gonna say. But also you're opening up your heart to having the attitude of gratitude, catchphrase of life. Oh, Akashic Records. Okay. you might be helping other people go into their Akashic records. You might be called to do this. You might be helping your angel spirits and guides dive into their Akashic records as well. Only take that if it resonates, but every so often we'll get the medium whose passed on loved one comes to them and they ask them for spiritual guidance. It happens. If that is for you, take it. If you resonate with energies like this going on, be on the lookout for something like this coming forward. I'm getting indication of a grandparent or a grandparent-like figure who might be asking you for help breaking a cycle before they reincarnate again. Now, that's a very specific message. Only take it if it resonates. Don't force it to fit. Escaping the Matrix. Yeah, straight up. I'm hearing like Matrix by Bass Nectar in my head. I kind of got paused on this card. It's like at this point you have broken out of the Matrix, and it's like you're reorganizing it in the way that you want it to be, but you're making everything pretty. You're making everything abundant. You're making everything they don't want me to talk too much about that. I don't know why. Maybe it's because they want to leave it up to you and your intuition or your own creation. But psychometry and clairabilities, there you go. There's your answer. I feel called to talk about psychometry. We all know clairabilities. There's clairsentience, claircognizance, clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairolfaction. But psychometry, this is where you pick up something like a crystal or a crystal or an antique or something that belonged to your ancestor or something like this. And you're able to pick up messages through your hands, through your feet. So as you walk on the earth barefoot, you might be picking up messages from ancient civilizations or the earth itself. As you pick up things or touch things around you, you might be picking up messages or old energy. So I'm getting the message to tell you to clean your physical belongings at this time. Keep your space clean, but also take the time to clean, not just cleanse with selenite or whatever, but actually clean your crystals, clean your workspace, clean your items one by one individually as if they each had a soul and you're giving them a bath, because they do and you are. But this will also help to cleanse the energy, but I'm hearing it will be better for your skin, it will be better for your face, it will be better for your hair, it will be better for your energy. So now I'm hearing the song Energy by, is it Tyla Jane, I think? I'm working on my energy. Blessing Magnet, that's you. Yes. I'm hearing less is more in the physical realm as far as what you do. And as far as what you receive, you are like a big, ginormous magnet, like gravity. And know that everything is working in your favor and that you're able to see what's coming. I'm hearing to tell you don't get antsy, but know that they are working together, your angels, spirits, and guides. You have helped a lot of people. I don't even think you realize how many people you have helped break their own karma and clear their own energies. You're about to get repaid tenfold for what you've already done. For speaking your truth when it was hard, for opening up your heart when it was hard, for forgiving anyway, for loving anyway, for showing up and speaking your truth anyway. There's less, again. I'm hearing say less. You're going to get pampered by the universe and the people in your life very, very soon, Group 3. This is really mostly all you have to look forward to is just getting pampered and material matters. Wow. You have done the work energetically, and now everything is coming through in the physical realm, and you have cleared anything that would be in the way as well. So if you want to dive into the Akashic Records for fun or for someone else, or maybe make a little side hustle out of it, you're being encouraged to do that at this time. Or if you haven't yet, this might be something you want to look into to learn about how to dive into the Akashic Records and understand kind of how to flip through them. You have the ability, you have the capability if you sit down and do it. Maybe you already practice this a lot, but I'm getting that you don't need to really do this for yourself because you've kind of... look, this card is staring at my face. It's your book, Write a Chapter. You've already read your own book. You already know what's going on here with yourself. But now you get to dive a little bit deeper. So if you're walking on the earth with bare feet, you might be picking up the Akashic Records of the earth, or you might be interested in something like that. Learning the Akashic Records of as it pertains to your pet or your friend with consent, or a tree, or even ancient civilizations. You have access to everything, literally everything. So dive deeply within. Choose what you want to dive within and dive within that. And remember, gratitude's the attitude. I'm hearing to tell you, just say thank you. You don't need to overextend yourself. You don't need to give any more than you're already giving. Just say thank you and pay attention to your dreams. That message came out again. Your subconscious mind is like on a roll right now. So utilize this to the best of your ability and keep record of as much as you can, even if it seems insignificant or even if you feel like skipping out on it one day. Just make sure that you show up for that. That should be one of your biggest priorities right now. Okay? Numbers that could be following you around 8, 88, 14, 144, 22, 222, 1212, 1010, like 99, not 99, but 909, 919, also 959, but primarily that might have been more in the past, 999, 10, 10, 10, 11, 11 as well, and then I'll say 12, 12 again, or 12, 21. Okay, so that is all I have for you today, Group 3. Thank you so much for being here. I really hope this helped shed love, light, and clarity on your situation, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, week, month, year, and incarnation in whatever realms you are diving into today. Okay, namaste.